sure y'all smash the sub, and remember, it don't cost you nothing to push a button. You dig. What's good, YouTube and Facebook? Appreciate y'all for tuning in with your boy Mac Mall on this live Monday. You dig?
God
It's
damn it.
always a treat when real players meeting, and remember, it don't cost you nothing to push your button. So make sure you sub, comment, and like, and show my panelists some love. You know, follow all of them, show your support. We definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in every Monday at 8 p.m. We a little late today, but I had some things to do. So, but y'all get it. What's good, panel? How y'all doing?
Man,
What's the
good,
deal?
man. Ready for this massive, what was Monday Madness? Massive, some shit. WWE Raw.
Smackdown.
SmackDown, goddammit. Man, Red Pill Crip, Kansas City. Love y'all. Let's get it, man.
All right, introduce yourselves.
Yeah, man, what's up? It's everybody's favorite Miss Erica, MS period ERIKKA. Go follow me on all digital platforms and stream my music up, man. Less than 24 to 48 hours, I got a new song dropping called Man's World with Huncho Richie. Also follow me on Instagram, THEREAL _ Miss Erica, man. I'm everywhere.
Oh wow, I don't have all of that. I'm just Phoebe. Phoebe, just Phoebe. Coco Cherry 69. Instagram. There you
You dig.
No doubt, no doubt. This is OOZ from the Let You Know podcast, man. They call me the Let You Know logo, man. We just here, man. Excited to be here with my guy Mac Ma. I love doing the show, man. And we do football shows on Tuesdays. We do the podcast on Wednesday nights, both at 10 o'clock. So fuck with us if y'all into football.
Let's get it.
You dig. It is what it is. So I don't know, Red. You got somebody on your ass in the comments already. What's going on?
What happened? Somebody on my ass? Oh, that's
Oh,
my
no,
nigga.
oh, that's your slogan. That's your slogan. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the
Yeah,
homie. I
okay.
ain't see that nigga in a minute. What up, Flair? What up, homie?
Yeah, man. Well, today, man, we got a few clips. Today, I'm gonna just give everybody a heads up of what we're talking about today. Today, we're gonna talk about a little politics.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about should a woman propose to a man, and we're gonna talk about one night stands. Can you
Oh
dig?
shit.
Let's get busy, man. I'm ready for
Can
this.
you dig it? So I'm gonna go with this first clip first. And then let me see where we at with it. I'm gonna go with this first clip, and then we're gonna get it cracking.
What do you say to the woman who chooses to propose to a man? She wants to get on one knee. She wants to lock him in. I gotta get him.
She a nutcase.
But no, if she sees it, just based on society, I want this man. I want to lock him in. I want to marry him. And she says, I'm gonna get down on one knee and propose to him. I'm gonna lock him in. You say she's nuts for that?
Yeah, because she's in delusion land. It's men who need women in their life. And men, when they find one, because men die a painful death if they die alone. Men cannot be alone. They need somebody there, right? It's men who need family. Women already have family, right? It's y'all who leave the nest, who try to go find your way on your hero's journey, right? You either sink or swim. And when a man finds somebody, it's valuable for him to have that person in his life because he need that person. Please spend the rest of your life with me, right? He need that. The woman don't need that. So any woman getting on her knees to propose to a male is idiotic because you're proposing to give all of your resources away for nothing. You don't do that. That's a male's position. I'm sorry men don't like their life. I'm sorry men hate the fact they got to compete and they got to be strong. But that just is what it is. Prove to me you a damn man and do it on your damn own.
Okay.
In the words of the late great red pill nigga, we cooked, bro. We are
Why
cooked.
you say that?
Cause bro, if y'all if women want to take on men roles, why do you get to pick which ones you don't want to do? If you want to go to work, okay, we'll pay some of this shit then. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to be able to hit a man, you got to get hit back. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, if you want all these damn manly privileges, why not lock the nigga down? Why
Why a
not get
woman
on your
going to
knee?
work is manly privileges?
Because that's not y'all's job.
So a woman is not supposed to go to work and make her own money?
No,
Why?
because we supposed to do that and y'all supposed to take care of the family. But y'all don't got no family, so now y'all do go to work. Y'all ain't supposed to be running the streets just randomly in your 20s. You're
Just
supposed to
because
be
somebody going to work, just because a woman goes to work, don't mean she running the fucking street.
who's not running the street in the street. So what you think the 20-year-olds is doing? Sitting at the crib?
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the women that actually fucking go to work.
Most women do go to work, but we so out of place, y'all think it's normal.
Oh Lord.
I'm saying if you gonna take on manly roles, do them all. Cut the grass, you know what I'm saying? Rear the children, pay the bills, let a nigga be a house husband, all do all that shit. You can't just pick and choose what you want to do. What kind of shit is that?
I agree with you, Red Pill. I don't want to work. I
Yeah,
don't. I
most
want to
women
stay at
don't.
home. I've never been one of them women that's, oh, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna be independent. I don't need a man. I'm definitely not gonna ask nobody to marry me. I'm not gonna do that
Right.
at all. I'm just not. That's not a woman's role. I just feel like women have gone too far with demanding all of these equal privileges or rights or whatever to a man. We're not men. We can't handle it. We're not equipped to handle it. We're not emotionally equipped to handle this shit. We're not physically equipped to handle it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
I
I have no
disagree with the
problem
woman
staying
asking the
my butt at home.
I disagree with the woman asking the man to marry her. However, I don't think it's a problem with a woman making her own motherfucking money. And I'm just keeping it real.
But see, you keep saying keep making yo money. That's the problem right there. Men make us money. You make you money.
That ain't true. And where the
Yes,
fuck
it
is you
is.
getting that from?
Because most women is not like I'm trying to get my degree so I can take care of me and my husband and my kids.
That's
That's
bullshit.
what women are saying. That Erica, give me one woman that you've ever heard say, I want to get money so I can take care of my husband and my kids. Name one and don't lie.
I'm not gonna lie, my sister.
Two then. Fuck it, since you just know people.
Yeah, I do. Don't play with me. Find something safe to do.
Okay, well, name two then.
my
Out of them
sister,
6,000 people you know on Facebook,
my
all your
sister, and
friends.
this girl that I know. This girl that I know.
Ain't that
She went to college, got her fucking masters. Her husband was also going to school as well. And they both ended up taking care of each other and their family, and they doing damn good with each other. Still
but that's
married to
not
this day.
but that's not what I said. I said name a woman that says I'm going to go to college, get a good job to take care of my husband and my kids, my family.
I did until my baby daddy cheated.
See, here we go.
I'm
It just
keeping it. You
doesn't.
asked me a question, and I'm being
Okay.
completely honest with you. You can't get mad about
Okay.
what I say.
I'm not mad at what you say. You got to understand that that is unique.
Well, I'm different. I was raised different.
Yep, I know. But most women, they not saying that shit. Come
I
on,
hate
man.
the fact that men got this concept like a woman's supposed to be barefoot and pregnant at home slaving after his ass. Like she can't get out here and get it like the next. Like that's fucking beyond me. And that bothers me because why the fuck it can't be two incomes in the household? Why it gotta be
Because
just one? We not back in them times no more, bro. Times has fucking changed.
right, but we never needed that. Do you know what? Do you know what happened when women start going to work?
What
They
happened,
start.
bro?
They was paying a man $30 an hour. Then his wife would go to work. Now she make 15. He make 15. They hustled it. The man can take care of his. If women didn't work, every nigga right now that's making $20 will be making 35, and every nigga that's making 35 will be making 50. But since y'all went to the workforce, they divided the funds.
I
That's
don't
all
see
it
what
is.
Well, to get
I hate to hear a man say that because that's crazy
That's
work. Like
facts.
it's a
It's
problem for
facts
a
though.
woman to be independent. It's a problem for a woman to go to work. Like what the fuck?
no, it's
Ain't
not.
no
It's
look
not a
here.
problem.
I
It's not.
don't know no woman of my caliber that's gonna wait and hand and foot. Well, not wait hand and foot, but wait to depend on a nigga to take care of her. I'm
Y'all all
sorry,
do
where
it
they do that at?
The thing
everywhere.
about it is nothing wrong with you working, but so two things, right? It's nothing wrong with you working, but society has gave y'all the opportunity to work like men, and it's slowly turning y'all into men. Like y'all always worked. Y'all just worked different. Like you worked as a mother, you worked as a wife, you did wifely
Right.
duties, motherly duties. You wasn't actually
I
out
feel
in the
that.
workforce. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with you working. It's just you gotta learn how to cut that shit off when you get home. Like you might be the boss at work, but I'm the boss at home. So
Okay, so
you
what
gotta
about
pipe
these? What
that
about
shit
these
down.
men? What about these men that's acting like females?
You pick that nigga.
I ain't picked that nigga.
Yeah,
That ain't
you
got nothing to do with me.
it
I didn't
do.
pick that
How
nigga.
it ain't
No,
got
I
nothing to do
didn't.
with you.
But Erica,
Because
but Erica,
I didn't pick that nigga.
but Erica, nobody in here is making it personal. You the only one. You always
I'm
say
not
me,
making it personal,
but
brother.
you got to speak in general though. You always speak from
I
what
am
you are.
speaking in general. No, I'm not. When I said
So,
that statement, I was speaking in general, sir. I wasn't talking about me because I don't fuck with niggas that act like bitches. So let's make that clear.
so
okay,
why
so
so why you commenting on shit you ain't got nothing to do with?
It's no damn podcast and we having
okay,
No,
so
but to answer the first question though about the woman asking a man to marry her. Me personally, I feel like it's all kinds of people in the world, and if that's what floats your boat, that's what floats your boat. But for
right.
me, my girl better not get on her motherfucking knee and ask me to marry her in front of everybody. That shit gonna make me feel like a bitch.
right.
Like,
See?
hell no. You better
See?
not do no shit like that. If you want to marry me, tell me behind closed doors. I'll buy the ring and I'll propose to you. Don't do
Right.
no shit like that to me. Like I'm supposed to just sit there like the bitch
That's
and say,
fire.
Like, what's that girl name? Jim Jones' girlfriend.
Chrissy.
Yeah, her ignorant
Yeah.
ass. This girl went and bought a damn engagement ring, asked this man to marry her in front of everybody just for him to say no.
yeah, but I mean, I would have said no too.
I think
Like,
it's fire.
even if I wanted to do it, I would have said no because like that you just put me in a bitch feel. Like now I don't know. I feel like it's just certain things men should do. I just feel like that. Like to me, getting down on a knee is the equivalent of a female opening your door for you to get out the car, opening the door for you to go in the stove, and then pumping your gas. That's what that
Sound
feel
like
like
some
to
pimp
me.
shit.
Now, Mac,
Sound
on
like
that,
Right?
I agree with you on.
sound
I agree
like
with
That
you
some
on
pimp
that.
shit to me.
Yeah, it is. Don't get me wrong, but see, the thing about it is let's just be honest. The pimp game is the total opposite of what real niggas do. It's just glorified because they got money and they got hoes in checks. So to the culture, it seems like it's some player shit to do. Oh yeah, I make money off hoes, but real men don't make money off bitches, man. Real men get to the bag and they take care of their bitches, man. You don't like, but like I
Not
say,
about
I
making the
can't.
money. Not about making the money off the woman. I'm not talking about making money off the woman, but like you said, having the woman in check. He's having a woman in check, and like you said, the problems that we having right now is we don't have these women in check. These women ain't getting checked. That's the problem.
Yeah, but guess what? You can't check a bitch now because back then they checked hoes with physical. They would slap bitch get in order. They didn't have a choice.
It was
Shit, like
dictatorship.
I was
They
about to ask
gorillas.
though,
They gorillas.
what would be keeping a woman in check in today's society?
um,
Allowing you
I
to
would I
lead.
I
would
think
say
the woman that
this.
would be kept in check, like an example.
I
Yes.
would say this. It's a certain level of respect that I see from other cultures of women and how they deal with their men versus how y'all deal with us. And I'm gonna give you an example. When I see white men and their wives out in public, they wives stay in their motherfucking place. When they husband open their mouths, they shut the fuck up. They don't debate with him. They don't try to prove him wrong. They don't go against him. They stay in their place. And when he start talking, they automatically shut up. It's
What?
really not about having you in check. It's about a respect factor. When the king is talking, be silent.
Uh, Respect factor. Let's talk about respect
Yeah,
factor.
your man. He's the head of the same. See,
And
here's the
that's
thing.
fine.
Here's the
And
thing.
that's
The
fine.
same way you treat your white boss at work is how you should treat your husband. When your boss at work start talking, you shut the fuck up. Because you don't want to lose your job.
He don't
Am I
say
right
nothing
or
to
am
me
I
no
wrong?
motherfucking way.
Shit, yeah, all right.
My boss don't say shit to me.
Yeah,
Not a
if he,
motherfucking
if
thing.
he chooses to, you gonna check your motherfucking self. I bet you don't get out of line with him.
Please. What up with it, Max House?
Please my
Like I
ass.
said, I that old ass thinking that you just talking about when a man's talk, a woman's supposed to shut up. Fuck out of here. No. If it's
It's not
respect,
shut
damn it,
up.
it's
It's just
divided down the
respect
middle.
that.
Respect is earned, not given, dog.
Right, right.
That's crazy.
So if your man gotta earn respect from you, you gonna stay single for the rest of your damn life.
Nigga gonna earn my respect regardless. I don't give a fuck
No,
about staying single or
no,
not.
no. Because guess what? Here's the thing. If you choose to
That's what
let a
people just
man in your circle, he is worthy of your respect. You mean to
this
tell
is
me I
where
have to
people be
hold on?
having me
This is what
fucked
it
up.
sounds like you saying. You sound like you saying I gotta get your number. I gotta take you out on dates and earn your respect for me after I done pursued you and did all this shit. I'm earning respect. No, once you decide that I'm the man that you gonna put in your motherfucking life, I get my respect off top right then and
And
there.
that's fine, but you gonna respect me the same motherfucking way or we gonna have a problem.
Wait a
But
minute. I never said. I'm
nobody's
not
saying they're
saying
not
that.
gonna respect you. That's what
I never
I
said
think.
that, but see, that's what I'm
Women,
saying.
women
The
be,
rattle thunderclatter of shit.
but see, Erica,
Oh,
it's
shut up.
but no, you can't just fly off the handle and say, oh well, you got to make sure you respect me too. We understand that. See, y'all the ones don't
Do you?
understand it.
Because
We
clearly
understand
y'all
that.
don't. Because y'all coming in here with that, oh, when a man's a teen speaking, women gotta shut up. Nah, fuck that.
This is
But
why
No,
y'all got the highest divorce
Nah,
rate.
you
I
just
said
taking it wrong. You just
other
taking it
cultures of
wrong.
women know how to shut the fuck up.
that's
Y'all
crazy.
don't.
We got the highest
Yeah,
divorce rate coming from
it's
the world's greatest side nigga. Stop it. Cut it out.
you
Yeah,
gave
I'm
her too
telling you
much,
facts.
Mac. You gave her too much ammo, my nigga. I told you. She shooting with that switch on your ass.
now. I think, hey Erica, I think what they saying is I agree with what they saying, but how they saying it, I see why you taking it the way you taking it
Exactly. It's not
because
what
just
you
the
say,
way
it's
we
how
use
you
words
say
like
it.
See,
Look,
that's the
tone
correct,
problem.
correct. So
tone
That's the
they
policing
probably
problem.
got
don't
her in
work
check.
either.
Or
This
shut
is
the
the
fuck up when
problem
I
that I
talk.
have. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you spit your piece. Go
Uh,
ahead. What you saying, bro?
My bad. I was just saying that when we saying like getting somebody in check or shut the fuck up when I'm talking, when women hear that they get defensive like she's getting. But when we say like you said other cultures, for example, if there's two men getting into an argument at Walmart, me and Mac Ma about to get into it at Walmart for whatever reason. I don't need you to come in here and bark behind me. I don't need that. And a black woman more than likely is going to come behind me and start barking behind me with me. When a
Yeah.
white man look like he said, as soon as he opens his mouth and give her that look, she knows she gonna back down and shut the fuck up. A Latino woman more than likely gonna back down and shut the fuck up. You know a white woman gonna back down and shut the fuck up unless it's real
Yeah.
personal to her. But
And you
black
know what
women,
that
like you
makes us
said,
look?
they
And
they
you know
they
what that make us look like? That make us look weak. When you can't control your woman in public, it makes you look weak as a man. When I turn around and I said, baby, go to the motherfucking car. You supposed to go to the motherfucking car. Not no bitch, fuck you. I'll kick your motherfucking right there. That make me look like I can't control my household. That make me look weak. Because my woman not listening to me. When that white man say, baby,
fact.
Susie, go to the car. Okay, okay, Brian. She's staying out of man's business. Black women don't do that. Y'all gotta show y'all ass a lot, man. Like real shit. Y'all gotta show y'all ass a lot. But back to the question though. Um Cal, y'all knew and shit in. We basically was talking about the first clip was how you feel about women proposing to men.
It's untraditional.
Well, it should almost be okay then, because we's not in no traditional state of
I
the,
mean,
the
yeah, ain't
union,
nothing
man.
really traditional these days.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. But
Wait,
see,
go
if you're
ahead.
gonna propose, do what it take to propose. Because watch this: if a woman proposed to a man, the vows switch. Now you the man. You didn't took on the role of the man. That's why I said now you need to pay the bills. That nigga need to sit at home, cook and clean and watch the kids. But they
But
not.
what kind of man want to do that shit though? I
Most
wouldn't
men,
even want my woman to pay my bills.
I'm just talking. If we go in there, we gonna go there. I'm talking about what what you
I
just
feel with the
presented.
logic, yeah, I get what you're saying, but honestly, to be truthful,
Uh-oh. Oh shit! But no, go ahead, Mac. He had the echo.
That
no,
was me. My
to
bad.
be truthful, I would at the most she can say, baby, we could split the rent for a couple months. But as a man, I couldn't take her money. I'll just give it to her. I couldn't do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's like I say, man. I just feel like certain things men just supposed to do, and
Facts.
there's certain things that women are supposed to do. Now, don't get me wrong. If your situation calls for you to you know go have with your girl or some shit like that. I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with a man if his woman say if she is like this. If she make 100 grand a year, he make 100 grand a year. She be on some baby. I'm gonna just give you half. Let's just do it like that. I got your back. You've been working hard enough. We'll go have that. I'll be like, okay, cool. But that probably wouldn't last a long time. You know what I'm saying? I like me personally, I like this. I like saving my blessings, right? So while I'm up, let me take care of everything. Cause I
Facts.
might fall. And when I fall, I'm gonna need you to do it for me. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Like you said, it just don't last long. A
No,
woman is not. Y'all out of y'all nature. We out of our nature taking it. It's just it ain't. And then you only got one time to call me broke, because then everything else is gonna. We gonna tear this motherfucker up.
now do you believe do
Huh?
you as men, do y'all believe that if you are solely providing 100%, is certain shit you should be able to get away with?
Uh oh.
Here we go with this shit again. An
Uh
excuse to be
oh.
an asshole.
Uh
What do you mean by certain shit to get
Let me
away with?
specify
Wait,
for you.
before you answer that, I was gonna say this. Like, um, just putting my business out there. He handles the big stuff. He handles the larger bills, and I take care of the smaller ones. He didn't ask me to do that. That's just what I kind of sat down with him and talked about, just to take a little weight off of him. Um, and he said, okay. So that's what works in our household. I think if you guys just talk about it and figure out what works best in your household, that's fine. I've never attempted to take the full role. There has been a time when I did, but I didn't make a big issue out of it. And I think because at the time when I did do it, now I can sit back and I don't have to worry about that. I don't even know exactly how much my mortgage is. I ain't looked at the bill. I haven't paid it. That to me, that's not. I it's a non-factor to me because he handles that. But the little shit I take care of. So I just feel like that if you are a female in a position to help your man with certain things like that, there's nothing wrong with doing it. If you guys sit down and do it and you're not trying to take his manhood away from him with it. But back to it, you, Mom, what the hell you just say? Because I forget. I started talking, I forget.
He
Yeah,
said,
just
if
to
the man
comment
is
on what she
solely paying
said.
for everything, he taking care of you. You ain't
Right,
got to worry about shit.
right,
Could that be an excuse for him to do some
right.
bullshit?
What I'm saying is this.
What is getting away
I
with
gotta
it?
put it in context, right? Because what we
Okay.
talk about, let's be realistic, right? We're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
realistic. The average man who provides is like Phoebe's boyfriend. You feel me? Because that's how I always been. I paid the rent or the mortgage, and she paid the fucking whatever, the Wi-Fi, the cable, and all that kind of shit. That's how it's always been for me, right? But what I'm saying is this: you don't work at all. I'm paying
Mm-hmm.
all the bills. I'm buying all the groceries. I'm paying
Uh-huh.
for all the daycares. I'm paying all the car notes. I'm paying for all the shopping sprees,
Let me
all the
start writing this
trips.
stuff down.
I'm paying for all this. Oh,
Wait
this is
for it.
definitely some shit I should be able to get away with.
But what? Give us an example. Give us three things. Give us three things that you should definitely get away with.
Get the
Oh,
first one
Three.
I
out the
can't
way,
wait to
Mac.
hear this
Get the
bullshit. Come
first one
on.
out the way, Mac. Get it out the way
Give me
so we
back
can
three. I don't want to
this
hear one. I want to hear three.
this
Three legitimate things you feel like
the,
you should get away with
the
if
one
you're
is
doing all of that.
but the one is gonna take a half hour to get through. So we might as well just go to that one first.
Go ahead,
Now,
cause I'm gonna go.
I want to hear that from all the men. I want to hear that from all of you all. If you all are
What
solely
I'm
taking
Yeah.
saying
care of
is this.
absolutely everything.
What I'm saying is this. Let's
Uh-huh.
be. I'm finna real shit. I'm finna give y'all some ism, right? I'm
Uh-huh.
doing all that I just said, right? Now
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying let me be a whore and disrespect you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I get a little air, and long as you don't know about it, you don't look for shit. You play dumb and you live a good life. That's what I'm saying. I
And
don't
this is
mean
why
now. I don't.
independent
Now
women
here's
go
the
get their
thing.
own
I
shit,
got.
cause niggas like that.
I gotta be clear. I ain't got no hoes calling my phone. I ain't got no hoes causing problems. You don't even know about it. Would that be okay?
Fuck no, it
So
wouldn't be
basically,
okay.
you're not talking about guys night. You're not talking about, I'm going to say, guy trips or going
Yeah.
golfing or just buying easy, extravagant cars and gadgets that come out. What you're talking about is if you want to go get you some ass, you should be able to get you some ass because you're
No,
paying all the
no.
bills.
What I'm saying is when I kick
Basically,
it
that's
with
what
my
you're saying.
homies.
That is what the fuck he's saying.
What
No,
I'm saying is
basically,
this. No, I'm not saying like, okay, baby, I feel like fucking another bitch. No, I mean when we go on guys trips once or
no.
twice a year, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy myself and you know, and you mind your business.
Ooh, ooh, that sound like good fuckery.
Most
Well,
women let it ride.
but think about it is this. That's why I specified what I said. I'm doing everything. How many
I don't
men do
give
you
a fuck if
hold
you
on,
was
hold
doing the
on.
bare
Let
minimum.
me ask you this. Let me ask you this because I respect your stance. I respect it. But how many men have you ever met in your life that will do what I just said? Probably
I
none.
don't give a
Probably
fuck
none.
about
Hold on.
none of it.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me finish. So, what you're trying to do is treat everybody else like him. Well, you try to treat
No.
him like everybody else.
No, what you trying to do is
Everything
convince
has
me
a
to go with some
pros.
bullshit that don't make sense.
Everything has pros and cons, gives and
Hey,
takes.
right.
Okay, you can't
Hey,
have
Sir,
it all. Okay,
sir,
the thing about
sir.
it is this. Hold on, men understand this. The give and take with women. In order for me to have me a super bad cold bitch, I got to spend a lot of money on this hoe. We know that. We
right,
don't deny the facts.
right.
We know what it is. In order for me to get me a fucking cold ass Instagram drop dead gorgeous bitch, I got to spend some money on this bitch. We understand that. In order, we know it's certain levels to certain women. Okay, you cool. Certain women fuck with you for who you are, but certain women just ain't going unless they getting
Mac
something
Ma,
out of the shit. We
you know you
understand that,
Mac Ma, you know
right?
you family, right? But you just
So
feeding straight bullshit.
no, I'm giving you some game. I'm telling you, men
You
recognize the
not
real.
giving me no
Y'all in
fucking
La La
game
Land.
because
Y'all want
who's in
everything
La
y'all
La
way.
Land?
Y'all
Sir,
want.
I disagree with you said, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why I disagree, sir, because for one, I ain't going for the fuckery. I don't give a fuck what you pay for. I don't give a fuck what you did. I don't give a fuck if we split and went down the middle 50-50. That would never be okay for me for you to go fuck around and not me know about it. The fuck wrong with you? Have you lost your motherfucking mind?
Okay, Erica, let me ask you this. I'm gonna
And
ask
you
this
know
question.
what? And
Look,
here's the thing. Before you say that, let me tell her. Another female will put up with it, and she gonna tell you what you just said, bitch. You done lost your motherfucking mind.
Well,
You got a
fuck
man
that
that's
bitch
paying
ain't
for
got no that bitch
everything.
ain't got no
You gon'
self-esteem.
you
That
gonna
bitch
go
ain't got no
half with a nigga and
self-esteem. That
still
bitch
get
ain't got no
cheated on.
morals. She ain't got no morals and no self-esteem. The bitch ain't got no class about herself to let a nigga even play with her on that type of time. That bitch ain't got no sense. Fuck you
okay,
thought
so
this
You
was.
gonna pay half on the bills and still get cheated on.
that's
That's
the
why I'm
difference.
single, cause
But
niggas like y'all.
no,
There it
no, no.
is.
I'm not no cheater. But hold on, let me say this. What I'm telling you is if a man pay 50-50 with you versus the man that pay for everything, you gonna treat them identical?
Bro, at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm not
No,
giving
no,
you
no,
nothing.
no.
I'm not about to give
No, no,
you
no.
no
Skip it.
leeway to go
Take
do
the
to
cheat.
go do no bullshit. Y'all
Take
can't
the
justify that. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
You
justifying.
can't.
Hold on. Take the cheating shit out. Let's just pretend Mac Mall didn't say shit he just said. If you got a man that's paying for everything, and then you got a man that's paying 50% of everything, are you gonna treat them exactly the same?
To be honest with you, yeah, because I'm not cool with a nigga paying everything for me.
So
I'm
what the
not.
fuck is what the fuck is the point of being exceptional and learning how to make a ton of money so you can take this burden off your wife, but then I got the same fucking rules as a nigga you splitting bills with. What the fuck is the point of that?
Make it
If that's
make
the case, you
sense.
might as well
Okay, so
you
let me
might
ask.
as well.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Oh no. Let me ask y'all a question. Let's flip the coin real quick then. So say that I'm doing the same shit you doing,
As far as
but
what?
I gotta wire her up my ass, and now I want to go fuck with a nigga and not tell you nothing. Is it okay?
What you do? You what? If you
That's
taking
my
care of me?
question.
If
Yes
you
or
taking
no?
care of
Yes.
me?
If I'm
If
doing the
you
same
taking
shit you're
care of me,
doing,
you can fuck who
yeah,
you want to fuck.
nigga, what?
If you paying for my mortgage, my car note, when I want to go out of town, you giving me lunch money or giving me allowance, and you taking care of everything I need, and I don't have to pay for shit. Yes, fuck somebody. Go
Well,
ahead, do
Mac, why
you?
why won't you just
Go
why
ahead.
won't you just pay some money and stay single? That way you ain't got to creep
What do
around,
you
fuck around with
mean? I'm
nobody.
living a free fucking life.
Right.
Can't get it all. You
Yeah.
got to give somewhere.
Man, fuck that. And that's why I stay single because niggas like y'all. I'm cool.
Why you
First
keep
of
saying
all,
y'all?
hold on. Let me explain something to you. Anything that's more prosperous is more valuable, takes more compromise. It's if you want to be a doctor, if you
Compromising
want to
that
be hold on, if you
bullshit.
want to hold on, if you want to be a neuroscientist, right? You have to go to school 7 more years more than everybody else. Okay, you can't get the same degree off of the motherfuckers that went to school for associates.
Exactly.
It's
Sir,
harder. And it's a
sir,
give and take. If you want to make more money, you got to go to school for 12 years to do this shit. It's the same.
Mac Mouth.
Everything has a give and take. You can't
I
have
hear
it all.
you. I hear you, and that's your opinion, sweetheart, but I'm not going for it. And I'm not justifying that shit.
Oh,
But
It
man.
is
Erica,
what it is.
that's how the world works.
I
That's just
don't give
how
a
it
I feel
works.
fuck
like
how
that's
you
It's,
what
work.
I feel like that's what women who marry these celebrities and these entertainers, they gotta think about that shit. Long and
Man,
hard.
but yeah,
TK Kirkland said it a long
You
time
gotta
ago.
think about it. If they gone for 2 or 3 months at a time, they traveling to these different cities. You got all these groupies and these bitches that's gonna be throwing their ass at them. You have got to be insane to think that they not gonna react. You would love for them not to, but in reality, are they really not gonna react to any of that shit?
Yeah,
So I can see how some women gonna be like, "Look here, bitch. I got the life and the dream that I'm living. I got this mansion, I got maids, I got butlers, I got 7 cars I can pick from. I can sit here and have brunch
That shit
and
ain't
do
work
whatever
that
the fuck I want to do.
That's the happy
While this
medium.
nigga doing that, that's what they got to deal with.
Hey,
They got
TK
but
to be
that's the
Kirkland.
insane
thing,
to
That's the
though.
think that
happy
the
Those
shit
medium.
are
don't happen.
traditional. Those are traditional women. That's what your grandma did. This is what your grandma and your great grandma and your great grandma did. When granddaddy had kids up the road in Mississippi, don't act like we had a
no,
bunch of
no,
kids.
no,
No,
no.
bullshit ain't about nothing. Grandma turned
No,
her
how
motherfucking
you
head
gonna tell
and she
me?
did what she
My
had to
great
do as a woman.
grandfather and my great grandmother had all they kids together, no outside kids.
How the fuck you know?
What you mean? Because they died when I
You
was a
don't
fucking
know.
teenager. What
Hey,
is you
listen,
talking about?
baby, let me
My
tell you
great
something. Hold on.
grandmother and my great grandfather had 10 motherfucking kids. 10.
Okay.
No
Okay.
outside kids. Stay married up until the day my great granddaddy died. Fuck is you
Let me get
talking about?
okay. Let me give you some ism.
Hey,
My great grandma is from Lexington, Mississippi, right? She's a dark skinned,
Okay.
bad. Hold on, dark skinned old what's the lady that sat on the bus? She looked like
Rosa
her, right?
Parks. Mhm.
Rosa
Right.
Parks.
Rosa Parks, right?
Rosa.
Do you know my whole mother's side of the family is by a man that his people don't even know about. My great grandfather is 100% French. He got green eyes, right? My great grandma was his side bitch. And we have 72 acres of land we inherited from him because he didn't want to leave it to his wife. They don't know shit about our family. I come from a whole nigga that don't nobody he know shit
Well,
about.
that's your family. But my
It
family,
happens in the South. That
my
shit is
grandparents stayed
common.
together to the day they
That's
died
what
and they
he's
don't
saying,
have no
Erica.
outside kids. They
That
don't
No,
have
shit
no
is
outside
common.
that's
kids.
what he's saying. You personalizing it. That's what he's saying. In general, that shit exists. He's not saying you or
Yeah.
me or Phoebe, but that shit do exist. And I think, man, I think that shit kind of did turn the earth spin the wrong way. It's going off the axis a little bit because the shit was spinning right the whole time. But when women
I
start
ain't going
coming
for
up
that
like this,
shit.
it's turning it off the axis a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
Let me
TK
tell y'all
Kirkland said it
something
a
real
long.
quick. Let me tell
TK
y'all
Kirkland.
something real quick, right? I went into high school and I don't remember which class it was, maybe history, I don't know. I'm just throwing some shit out there. And the teacher was like, "Oh, your cousin was just in my last class." This is a true story. I said, "I ain't got no cousin to go here." "Yes, you do. My last name is Crudup. It has a German origin. Crudup. I ain't never seen this child, heard about her, nothing. I'm dark skinned. My natural hair hit my shoulders. I was real skinny. This chick, light, longer hair, Coke bottle. I won't say Coke bottle, but she was thicker than me. I never seen her. She never seen me. She came from the wife. I came from the goddamn babysitter.
Oh
I
shit.
think it was about
Damn.
89 with the wife. The wife got sick. By the time that seventh or eighth child came, the babysitter came in to help out because the wife was sick. I'm gonna say that's when the babysitter had two or three kids at that time. Once the wife died, he married the babysitter, which is my great grandmother. My grandfather was like number six or seven. This shit happens. Nobody never told me this stuff, but let them tell it. He had everything together, land had stuff squared out. Nobody knew for a long period of time. I'm gonna say the older ones knew about it, but I found out in high school how this child got the same last name as mine. My name is not Johnson, Smith, Davis, and none of them common ass names. I got a unique ass name, but that's because that's the way it was down south. This shit happens all the time. So my thing is, Erica, you got a unique situation. I'm not saying it don't. I'm not saying you're the only one, but it's
No, no.
unique. That's just kind of
Right.
what comes along with it. He
Because
took care of the house.
And
He
this
took care of the house. He took
and
care of
guess
them. They
what
didn't
though?
work back then.
Guess
Hey,
what
my
though?
great
TK,
see it's
My
TK
mother
Kirk.
had. Go ahead,
The
bro.
cow go. He ain't
No,
been
I'm
on
saying
mute.
Kirkland said it the best. Either you want me to be faithful or you want me to pay the bills. That's
Him and
how
Poppins.
that's what people with a lot of money, that's their mindset. If he paying all the bills, he gonna run around and do whatever the hell he gonna do. If
You
you
can't
want
be
him to
sitting in
be
the house in front of your ass all the time. He got to be
right,
outside doing what he do.
and when
Well,
they
I
Whatever
mean,
outside,
that's.
yeah, it's a give and take with everything. You can't have everything. That's why I say when she asked me if the roles was reversed, I can answer that fast. Baby, do you? Because I ain't got to do shit. If I can live my life the way I live right now and ain't got to work for it, bitch, do what you want to do. I don't give a
Talk
fuck
about it.
as long as you doing what I get to drive what kind of car I want. I get to live in a big ass house. I got butlers. I got this. I can go work out.
Yes.
I can work on
Yes.
myself. I ain't got to work hard. Boy, I will be the best version of me if I had a bitch that sweep me off my motherfucking feet.
Facts.
Man,
And she gonna get you a little side hustle business, and you gonna have a little boutique or something that you can sell
but but
clothes out of.
but that's what
Keep you
that's what
occupied.
that's what I'm saying though. If I could
but
come up off her, just say if I had
see,
Mariah Carey or some shit.
my great grandfather's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My great grandmother's from Darby, England. They met each other in Germany during World War II, and like they've been married. They have been married since. Like no outside kids, none of that. They had 10 kids.
I know, but see, the only thing is you saying that because you just don't know. But I
What
understand you
you mean?
gotta.
How you gonna tell me what I don't know? I know everything about my family. Don't do that.
No, I'm saying we don't know. Sometimes we gonna find out. My grandfather just died. He had 28 kids. He just
I'm
died two,
sitting
three
here
days ago.
telling you, my
Man,
grandfather had no outside. He didn't believe in having outside children outside of his marriage.
that's what
Okay.
you supposed to think. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but what I'm saying, if he was able to do anything and keep it from his family, he done a good job as a man doing his shit. Because I'm gonna tell you this, right? Now I just told you, my grandmother, right? I think she had seven. I got seven uncles and aunties from Mississippi, right? My grandma was one of her children, right? So my grandma got six kids. Is three boys, no, five. Three boys, two girls. My mama is the second oldest, right? Now, the third oldest, this nigga, I just found. Now, my grandmother just died in 2010, right? I just found out in 2010 that my middle uncle got a different daddy than everybody else. The oldest two and the youngest two is all by my grandfather. The middle one got his own daddy. And I'm like, how the fuck that happened?
Right in the middle.
And
When
I
my
didn't know. I grew up in the same house with this nigga, and nobody never told me this shit.
Hey man, on some real shit, like uh there's a lady I know that was in her mid-50s that just found out she had a sister. And like for years they thought she was under the impression that her dad was like a solid, straight up guy. And we gotta put it in real perspective. There was a time that like cheating was a lot easier and convenient. You can go down half the city and then start a whole new family. You can't do that now in these days. Uh but you people are starting to see when they do these genealogy tests, they got these brothers and sisters and cousins, and they found out that
Hmm.
like people been fucking around. We never really know until we do a genealogy test. You fuck around and have a couple sisters and brothers out here and never even know it.
Yeah, facts. You ever notice how you would see a motherfucker like, damn, you look like somebody I know?
Look just like
Yeah.
this nigga, man. Look at
So
You
like
feel me?
so
that. They
like
be asking.
this lady, she had so when she found out, she did the genealogy test because like I guess her sister and brother did it. So she lived in Sacramento, California. She had a sister that was in like what, Denver, Colorado, and it was another one that was like in Springfield, Missouri, all by her dad. And the whole time, like she never knew that like she even had like a sister and brother until they did that genealogy test and figured out that they was related.
Right.
Man, for the record,
or sometimes the dad knows about it and just keeps it under a rep, and then you find out when somebody passes away. I've seen that happen.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
facts.
just about to say that, or you could just be a funeral director sitting there waiting on the whole family. The mama's
Yeah.
sitting there, and they got 3 kids, and the kids questioning the mama like, "Why we still sitting here waiting?" Because now here come 2 or 3 other kids walking in. They all grown, but the mama knew about the shit, but the kids didn't know. So
Yeah,
it be that shit happens,
yeah, and
unfortunately, all
all the
the
time.
time.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I almost did that shit. I went to my auntie's wedding. Now I have a big ass family, but I never had the chance to meet all these motherfuckers. Now I'm grown and said I think I had to be like 33 at the time. My auntie got married to, I think she got married to a white man and some shit. So I go to the motherfucking wedding and shit. I see this bad little motherfucker, right? I get on her ass. I get on her, you feel me? I'm doing me. She feeling me. We chopping it up. My uncle come out of nowhere. He, boy, that's your cousin. That's my daughter. I'm what? That shit was awkward to the motherfucker. That was some stupid shit. But that's what happens when family don't meet each other. Like real
Yeah.
shit.
Facts.
That's why it's important to have family reunions and shit, man. Because you never know, man. Like especially when you got a lot of kids.
I had a my first baby mom. Then we was in high school. She had a best friend, light skinned chick named I'm not gonna say her name, whatever. But she met this boy that they was like in puppy love with or whatever. And like you said, they was smashing and everything. Same time we was smashing. But they went to a family reunion about a year ago. One of them didn't saw each other there and found out they was related.
Yeah. That shit can
Amazing.
happen
That's
all the
Look,
fucking time.
That's
that
why. That's
really
why
man.
they saying
fucking
So
Erica. What you saying is like it's damn near, and as fucked up as it sounds, yours is like an anomaly. That ain't that's rare.
yeah, that's very rare. That's some Dick
Well,
Gregory shit.
that's on my mother's side. Now on my dad's side, that's a whole nother motherfucking story.
Oh, here we go. Now we cooking.
Yeah.
uh-oh.
See?
So
Daddy
Well,
side. Daddy
no,
Mhm.
my daddy's side, I told you my father, they from Chicago, they from Zion, Waukegan, they from up there. So my dad's side of the family, they're a little bit different. They're a little bit different.
I
I
believe
wasn't
it.
raised with them. I was raised with my mother's side. You know what I'm saying? Due to the circumstances of my father's life, he wanted me to be raised with my mother. He didn't want me to be raised with his side. So my dad's side of the family, they so backwards. Like my father's last name is Taylor, but that's not his biological birth name.
Okay,
So
so
I
don't finish your
actually
point and we're gonna move on to the next topic. We've been
okay.
on this shit for
I
damn.
actually met my biological grandfather when I was 15, 16 years old. I met him. His last name was Aaron. So when I found out that his last name was Aaron, it raised some questions. So I asked my daddy, like, hold on, if his last name is Aaron, where did you get the last name Taylor? And so my daddy explained it to me. You know, his mom had an affair on her husband, got pregnant by my grandfather, and her husband took care of my dad. That's what
Amazing.
that was about.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. Man, we touched the shit out of that topic.
You know that was gonna be one of them things.
Facts. Okay, we finna move on. We moving on.
Have you guys ever had somebody catch feelings for you after a one night stand?
What?
Oh God.
Oh my
That's
God. I had girls
100%.
that don't even live here. Like they leave.
What?
Like what is today? Sunday, like Monday morning, and they'll be like, "So like, what are we?"
After a one night.
After one night.
I'm like, nothing. You're about to go back home. I'm about to drop you off back at your hotel and take you back home.
I don't know you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, 100% on that. That's crazy.
Never heard of it. What?
Hey, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna go last, man. Y'all go ahead.
I'm rolling up.
What? That don't even make sense.
So, like
That
this,
doesn't
right?
make sense.
I had a situation. Okay, I'm gonna break it down, right? So I had a situation where this female, I guess she had been watching me for a few years on my social media, but never had made herself visible, never inboxed me or none of that, never liked no posts or none of that. I didn't know until after the fact, right? So one time she inboxed like, man, I like the way you are with your baby. You a good daddy, all this shit, woo, all this shit. Wind up getting up with her. We did what we did. When I tell you this motherfucker was a lunatic, I'm talking about I have never in my life been through no shit like this. When I tell you this motherfucker was calling me, she was calling me so much, my motherfucking phone, I couldn't even get no other calls. I would literally have 300 missed calls, 400 all day. I'm like, you don't have a life? Like,
You are her
bro,
life.
I'm talking about one night, and this shit lasted for years.
That's
I'm
crazy.
talking. This motherfucker was texting me, talking to herself for years.
She started off crazy.
I'm talking about I have never in my life experienced no shit like this. I couldn't believe it. Like the first couple of days, I'm like, okay, she tweaking. She one of these goofy assholes, so I ain't really paying no mind. But then after the calls, it went from 20 calls, 60 calls, 80 calls. Then you can't answer. You gonna see me texting. You don't see me texting. You don't see
Oh
me
hell
calling. You don't see.
no.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this bitch is a lunatic. So I blocked her. This motherfucker started making numbers off an app. Like I literally,
She
yo,
used the text app on your ass.
Joe,
Hey,
I have
Shit.
literally I have 700 blocked numbers on my phone, all from her over the
man,
years.
That's
I
crazy.
And
I
just
ran
and just think somebody's married to her now, probably.
No, hell no, she's single and crazy as a fuck.
I'm about to say shit.
Hey, I had
Man,
a
listen.
crazy one. I had a crazy one a long time ago. We had the one night stand, and I didn't know that she was stalking me. So she knew where I worked, knew where I lived, knew where my cousins was at. I told her like it wasn't gonna work. Like we had that night and it was over. One time I show up and she's in the front room with my mama trying to convince her that she needs to be with me. And my mom was
No.
she was playing
Not
neutral.
your mama, Cal.
No.
No, hear that. No, hear the story. Hear the story. So she's trying to she's my mom, like she's really a god, you know, saying a godly person. So she was just kind of nice about everything, and she didn't,
Right.
you know, she kind of de-escalate everything. So like I told the girl to come outside to talk to her, and the girl was like, "Your mom think that we should be together." So I was like, "Let me go let my check on my mom real quick. I'll be right back." I go inside. She was like, "I don't know what you did, but that bitch crazy." So I told her, I just told her some bullshit so she could move on and all that other stuff.
Facts.
So I told her, I was like, no, we can't do it. I was like, for real, I'm trying to figure myself out. I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying, do better in my life. And so then I say about a week later, I go to my cousin's house. I used to go to my cousin's house a long time ago to watch Monday Night Raw and shit. That's something that I always did with my cousins. We did ever since we was kids. We don't do it now, but um at the time, like I go pull up and I see my cousin Mikey coming outside. He cheesing like, damn, cuz you got you a nice one. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I go inside. My cousin so much as suckers, nigga. They saw a bad thick chick at the door. They let her in. They don't even know her. So she's sitting on the couch hanging out with him. She done bought like a 12-pack of beer for everybody, buy everybody weed. And she
Hell no, she came through with the party pack.
My
yeah,
mama to get fucked, Pat.
She came through with everything. My cousins low key like moochers, so they like go ahead because like she showed up first asking, looking for me, but then she told them that I was supposed to meet her there and all this other shit. Them niggas didn't even care. They was like, long as they got free weed and beer. So I'm like, man, this shit's nuts. So then she was popping up at the job. At the time I worked at Crown Center. This is like I may be like I'm in college. I'm fresh out of out of high school. I'm like 20 years old at this point. So at the time my car broke down, and she knew that my car broke down. I was on the bus for a little bit, and then like one day she pulls up in this car and she said, I bought you this car. And I'm like, I could like morally, I was like, man, I can't do none of this. She even bought a car and all this other shit. But like it went on for about at least for about a year and a half. And like we only done it once, but she was ready to go all the way, man. She fell in love and it got crazy, got real crazy.
Let me ask you this, Kyle. What was wrong? Why you didn't want to wife her up?
Crazy, bro. Like when you see it's something about, like for real. It's like, first off, if you really like you want to marry me after we done had sex once and I barely even know you, that's a red flag for me. You moving too fast.
Yeah.
I like to take my time and let a relationship mature. And then there was just things that she was doing. If you going through and doing the extremes and doing the stalking and all that other shit, it's that's wild to me. And like,
me is her showing how bad she wants you.
Man,
mind you, she was
what
dope.
up, fool? What up, gang? I didn't know see down there.
She was dope. It's just like when you see a certain type of crazy in a person, you don't want to go down that road. All kind, you don't know what could happen to you.
Was she fine?
I try to nip that in the bud, huh?
What difference does it make, man?
I'm trying to
I'm
make it make sense.
I think
it ain't gonna make sense.
I think it's
None of that makes sense.
You
It doesn't matter how she looks. If she ain't got it up here mentally, that's not gonna make sense.
I think y'all giving her the blame, and it's Cal's fault. Cal done made her crazy first. She wasn't crazy before Cal. And then,
yes, she was.
and then secondly, if you'd have just gave her what she wanted, there wouldn't have been no crazy.
Cal, did you hit the bottom? Did you hit the bottom when you was in there?
No.
I keep trying to tell y'all going there, hitting the bottom, y'all sit up there, y'all start activating that crazy shit. And that's what makes it act like that. Y'all get in there, y'all start showing out, and everybody is not deserving of that. But y'all gotta get in there, y'all gotta show out. Then be like, this bitch crazy. I wanna know what's wrong with her. You did it to her.
If we don't show out, then we get shitted on.
Right.
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck?
The whole thing I put on.
Let me tell you something.
Here we go.
I have never asked anybody if they liked it. My thing is, if I get a text back or if I got a call back, there's something I did they was okay with. I never asked. I never fucking asked. But I've heard men. I mean, talking about brother. First of all, I don't know if I really want to call it a one night stand, but no, what the fuck for? My thing is this, right? Okay, everybody is different. Everybody got their own way and their own style of doing stuff, right? I don't believe in comparing people. But if you get a call back, a text, or something that you did was cool. I don't want to fucking know because I don't want to overdo it and I don't want to underdo it. I was myself as far as I'm concerned on that first night, right? For you to call and text me back something I did you like, so I'm just gonna stick with what I do because you like whatever it is I did.
What if I give you that second call back 2 weeks later? Is that cool?
If that's what it is, that's what it is. That's fine. But my thing is this: men go in there and you guys show the fuck out, and you cannot do that to these women. We are emotional ass creatures, and y'all know that. and y'all know what the fuck you're doing, and then you want to act like it's on her that she's crazy. It
Phoebe,
may be, but you added on to it.
we
Then
gotta
you want
put
to get mad.
Phoebe.
No,
If
you
you
can't do no
if
shit
if
like that.
if
Y'all
we
need to
ever
go in there and be mediocre with the shit. Go in
no, hold
there
on,
and be mediocre
Phoebe,
with it.
no, fuck that,
Be
because if
mediocre with it.
Go in
my
No,
mediocre.
ain't no
reputation,
fuck that.
my
Well,
repu
keep down with the crazy shit. Keep down with the
I
crazy
wanted
shit.
to say something. I wanted to say something. Okay,
I'm ready.
so oh man.
No, y'all gotta stop doing that. You gotta
I
stop
had a
getting the
I
bottom.
Man,
Stop it.
Don't do that.
you gotta
Stop
I
it.
knock
had a
that
few
bottom
I
out,
had a
Eric.
few
And
stalkers in my life.
if you can't reach the bottom, don't put a leg back behind her head. You know what I'm saying? And have them,
Yeah.
you can't be doing that. You can't be deep grinding in the shit.
Well,
Don't
stop,
do the
I had
choking. Don't do none of that. Don't
well,
bite
stop
the
being
shoulder. Don't be
flexible.
talking in the
Stop
back of the
being
ear and shit
well,
like
stop
that.
being
Cause
flexible
that
and
shit
stop opening your
activates.
mouth when I'm spitting.
It
Then
sound like you telling us what you like. That's what
she
it
is.
sounds
She's
like.
I'm
speaking on
telling you,
herself.
I about to say
I
she
I'm
getting
a
mad
female.
details.
I'm a female, and I'm telling you, you cannot do this to everybody. You
can't.
can't, because
Phoebe
there
is.
is the thought of you doing this to another bitch.
Another
Oh,
bitch.
nigga, you got this shit twisted. What?
Well, hold on. Yeah, Phoebe
But
didn't
now
see
hold
her
No.
on.
foot.
I just want to say from a female who got male stalkers.
Oh shit!
Here
Don't
we
tell
go with
on
this
nobody.
bullshit.
No, for real. No, man, you know what? Look here. I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah, you
Look,
do.
I had a one
Y'all
night
can't be
stand when
doing
I was
that.
younger. I had a
Don't
one
say
night
when you
stand.
was younger. This was 3 weeks ago.
I know,
No, the
right?
fuck
Look,
it
she gonna try
wasn't.
to look. She gonna
Hey,
try to.
she was still younger
Back
3 weeks
in
ago. She was still
'96,
younger
it
three
was
weeks ago.
I was
First
different in
off, in
'96.
1996,
Hey,
nigga, I was
she's
13. Shut
telling,
up.
she's telling
First
a band
off,
camp story. It's a
Get
band camp
out.
story. Leave her alone. Go ahead with your
it's
band camp
not a
story,
big,
Erica.
ma'am, it is not a big.
Where was
So
you
it
at when
happened
the
3 weeks ago?
Where was
I
you
mean,
at when the
I
twin
like 3 weeks
towers dropped?
ago. Yeah,
Where
I was trying to help you out. Shit,
where,
Erica.
where was you at when the twin towers dropped? Huh?
It was 3 weeks ago. I tried to help her and say band camp. She said
No, it is
no.
not.
Okay.
No, it is not 3 weeks ago, people. Shit.
My bad. 22 days. My fault. Go ahead.
Fuck you,
Allegedly,
bro.
allegedly.
Fuck you, bro. No, man. All right, so I had a one night stand. Dude was crazy than a motherfucker, dog.
What
This is
did you
what I
do
used
to
to
him?
drink. I didn't do shit to this nigga. We just had a one night stand. So, I sent the nigga on his way and everything. I even hit him with the what you getting ready to do?
It must wasn't good because I ain't never
No.
had a mother put me out.
Me neither.
Ain't no spending the night with me. Get your ass on. Bye, Felicia. But look, like seriously, for real. I got what I wanted and I sent that motherfucker on his way. Like
Amazing.
a week
See?
later, I cannot make this shit up. A week later, this nigga ended up at my mama house
What
talking
did
How did
you
about
he know
do?
what your mama said?
Right.
no, he ended up at my mama house talking about I've been trying to call Erica, she ain't answering her phone.
Did you
She been playing me off.
Hold
Whoop,
on,
whoop.
hold
Yeah.
on,
So
she
there's
put
somebody
hold
that
on,
you
hold
know, because
on,
how he know
hold
what your
on.
mama said?
Hey
Hold,
Mac
that's
Yeah,
Mom,
what I'm
Mac
about to
Mom.
say.
it's
How's a
somebody I
one
knew.
night stand know where your
Yo.
mama stay at?
Hold
Right.
on. Let me
Beta.
finish.
Beta.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So,
She put that Glock
no, it
3000 on
was
his
no.
ass. That's what it was.
Phoebe, to answer your question, yes, it was somebody who I knew.
Can you swallow
Okay.
that number?
However, there was a
Stay
motherfucking
away from them.
understanding. Look, it
Stay
was a
away from
motherfucking
them.
understanding. Exactly. That was the lesson learned behind that bullshit.
You gotta stay
But
away from them.
so this nigga go to my mama house with a whole sob story, violins playing the whole nine. My mama calls me like, "The fuck you do to this nigga?"
Right. Did you fuck
I
some
said,
Hey,
nigga
hey,
named Chuck?
hey, hey, real quick to answer Robin question. No, I did not get my family back. I was trolling last night. Can y'all please stop
Right.
trolling me?
Leave that nigga alone.
I
Hey,
was
hey,
trolling last night,
hey,
Robin. So
hey,
knock it
Mac.
off.
Hey, Mac, that's my homeboy Pat down there. He from the Let You Know podcast too. I'll just
Oh
let you
yeah,
know.
what's
How
good,
you
bro?
doing, Mac?
What's the word, bro? You can get
nah,
Not
in
but
on the
much. I'm just
conversation.
listening to
the
the
nigga, my
conversation.
mama would like, she called me like, this nigga over my house. I'm trying to chill and shit, and he want to cry on my shoulder. I ain't got time for this shit. I told that nigga shut the fuck up and go about his business.
Was he in a house coat and tube socks too?
Nah,
Oh, he
Nah,
had regular clothes. Nigga had on some platinum FUBU.
Platinum
Tango
Fubu
hat.
is insane.
that is fucking diabolical. Look. So
Oh God.
my mama told me the same thing you did, Phoebe. She said, "Where you fucked up at, Erica, you shouldn't have fucked with nobody that close to you." She said,
Yeah.
"You want to stay around, do what you do." She said, "But next time, move a little smarter." And when she said that shit, it made perfect fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? After that, I'm cool. I don't let too many people.
Yeah, don't. I mean, I
You
never.
gotta know when to
So who
draw
do
the
you think is
line.
more likely to catch feelings after a one night stand, a
A
man or a
man,
woman? You
a
think a man
fucking,
is
A
more
man will.
likely?
a fucking
No,
goofy
a
nigga.
female,
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Female,
a female will
Not
catch your feelings for her
in,
faster
in
than a man will.
20 years ago. Yes, women. Today, niggas,
nah,
Well,
dog.
because
It depends. It depends.
they don't get
men
enough
aren't the
If I'm
pussy.
same
telling
men
you, bro,
nowadays
if
either.
you, especially because girls ain't even treated right, close to right these days, dog. You do some simple shit like just bring food and weed, nigga, nigga, nigga. She
This
calling. She's down for you, my nigga. That's how simple it is these days.
this motherfucker pushed the basket in the supermarket. I'ma
Yeah,
marry this nigga.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that
It's
that's
I
the
simple.
don't even
difference.
know. I think nowadays that shit might be evened out. Shit. I don't fucking know. I
Man,
don't know.
I'm gonna tell you the difference is dating older and dating younger, right? When you date an older women are more nurturing. They ask you, "You want me to bring some? You need some while I'm on the way?" You know, they might, and they have shit that you don't know you need until you need it. That type shit.
Right.
The
Yep.
young hoes come over with the backwoods and Bluetooth speakers. They don't give a fuck
Right.
if you ate none of that shit. These hoes,
Backwoods
these
and
hoes don't
blue.
give a fuck. And you gotta have a drink and weed for their ass. You get over,
Bro,
Nigga,
she come over and
nigga,
you ain't got no weed and no liquor. She gonna be like, "What the fuck is we
bro,
doing?"
we
Mac,
out of here,
Mac.
You
baby.
knew I was
That
coming
is
over.
Mac, that is the most controlling shit I've heard ever. Nigga brought his own speaker. Oh, he ain't asking you for the code. He just like, nigga, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna turn my shit on, and this
No,
is what
I'm
we
Yeah,
talking
gonna
about the
listen to.
females.
That's
That's
what I'm
what the
saying. That's some
that shit.
gangster shit.
That
This
is
nigga Mac
insane,
said
bitch.
weed and a Bluetooth
In a
speaker. This
blue,
nigga
if a
said a
bitch,
whole
you know
No, they
what,
lifestyle.
don't
Mac?
bring the weed. They always got backwoods though.
They got, oh yeah, they got the shell, and they got
Yeah,
the,
they
the,
are the hoes. All them young
right.
hoes always keep some Russian creams, boy. I swear to God.
That bitch come to the backwood with my house. I'm
Man,
patting you down, bitch.
I'm sick of your shit, man.
Nah,
Man, you
fuck
can't
that.
even get a back rub out of young bitch. They don't. Them hoes. They
They
just.
can't rub your back with them
But
fucking
no,
nails.
man, you just said the other day you love the young
Hey,
hoes.
hey,
you can't
that
do
ain't
a
the
back
point.
rub when you got your phone in your hand.
Right.
But
You
but
can't.
guess what though? I'm 45, so young to me is 35. So I done bumped it up a little bit. You feel? I'm talking about them
Oh,
20 year olds.
you want to move the bar up a
Like
little bit. You'll move the bar up. Okay.
I was struck under 30 for a long time. You feel me? And that shit is a headache, bro. Like,
It's all a headache. But I just want to be.
yeah,
I
it
want
is,
to.
but it's less headaches with older women. Like an older
What the
woman,
fuck? Who is this
she'll
nigga?
she'll see when the shit ain't going nowhere, and she'll just gradually bag up off your ass. You won't really have no problems. Now I had a few problems with some older women, but for the most part, older women like y'all be messing around. She'll start thinking like, "Hey, this nigga ain't no shit," and she'll start fading away from your ass. But them young hoes, they
Nope.
want an
Mac.
explanation why it ain't
Mac.
going nowhere.
I
They get
I
to popping up and shit, doing
I
all that
go.
weird shit.
I ghosted an older bitch because she came to my house, cooked a full course meal, and didn't wash the dishes. I can't teach you shit after that.
What do you mean? You supposed to wash the dishes if she cooked, nigga?
What?
Nigga, this my house. Nigga ain't washing no motherfucking. You gonna dirty everything in the kitchen.
Oh,
You
you
Take
gonna
ghosted
time to
her
cook your
because
meal,
she
bro.
didn't wash the dishes after she cooked you a full course meal?
I didn't ghost her. Okay, I said the wrong word. I faked the
No, you
fallout.
said what you meant. You
You
said what
said
you
what
meant.
the
And
fuck you
fuck
said. You
afterwards.
said what the
Did you
fuck
Ghosted,
you
fuck
said.
afterwards? Did you
ghosted
fuck afterwards? Did you fuck afterwards?
maybe once. Maybe.
Ooh,
No,
my.
no. What you mean? Maybe
Maybe.
once. She came
Maybe one
over.
time.
Once is a
She
yes or no,
she
motherfucker.
she cooked a full course meal.
fucked you, faked
After
it,
Full.
that
and
full
ghosted?
course meal,
Yep.
that you guys engaged
Yep.
in sexual relations.
And I walked her to the car. You know what I'm saying? Kissed her, told her I'll holler at you later. And I came back and it was flies in my sink. Bitch, you gotta go. Fuck that. You
Man,
think
she cooked you a big
that's a
ass
young,
meal. You
that's
can wash the
young,
dishes,
that's a
bro.
young lady thing. If she was 26, I'd be like, all right, I could coach you into this. No, women of 30 and up, they wash as they cook, nigga. My sink was full. Fuck you, bitch. I can't teach you. It ain't nothing I can show you. You don't know that? To wash
Some people just don't know. No, some people just don't know, Rip.
No,
Yeah,
she
my
was.
thing is
Yeah,
this.
but not all the time you can wash dishes as you cook though.
Why
Sometimes
not?
when you making big ass meals and you got
Yeah.
corn because I cook a lot. And when I make crab boils and shit, I got corn on this pile, mashed potatoes here, shrimp here, crab legs here. They all that shit cooking at one time. So how in the fuck you gonna wash it while you cooking?
Matt.
So, but my
That
thing
shit
is
still
this.
She at
My
your
thing
warm.
is,
house.
so let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you decided to cook for a female,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't you want her to wash the dishes just because you cook? You'd be like, damn, bitch, you can at least wash the dishes I cook for you. Wouldn't
If
you feel
I'm
like that?
if I'm at her house, I'm gonna wash the dishes. If you at my house, you got to do the whole shit. Fuck that. No,
So
it's
you trying to say
rude.
basically she did a nice
Table
thing,
two,
but
please.
she didn't.
Can
What you
table
say?
two chime in?
Hold
Table
on,
two
Pat.
want
What
to
you
chime
said,
in.
Pat? What you said, Pat? Because Pat
I was
said
trying
some
to say
shit.
like, yeah, it's nice that you cook for me, but then again, look at this mess you left me. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
Well, did you
man, I
ask
can
her to
understand
cook?
that,
Did
but
you
she
ask her
put
to
in the
cook for
work.
you? Or
If
did
she
you just
cooked a
do it?
good, if she cooked a good meal, man, get in there and clean the dishes, man. It ain't that big of a deal.
It was a good meal. It was a good meal. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good
Okay,
deal.
so
Meal.
again, you got fed, got some
Yep.
ass, and you
Yep.
ghosted her. You
I
ain't
didn't.
shit. You ain't
Nah,
shit.
man.
You
Y'all
Man,
ain't
gotta
shit.
Erica
understand.
tough.
Y'all gotta
You
understand where
ain't
I'm coming
shit.
from. No,
Nah, fuck that. You
I
ain't
didn't.
shit.
I didn't
Now
see the
let me explain.
longevity because I don't believe in women that don't when they cook and they just leave that shit in there. That is Section 8 activity. I don't believe. I believe that there is
Section
a
8
smoke detector.
activity.
I believe there's a smoke detector in your house that
You
beeps. That's what
you
I
know
believe.
what though? You know what though, Red? You know what though, Red? We got different wants and needs, right? Now
Yeah, I'm grown.
I'll tell you what's a pet peeve for me.
What's that?
If you spend the night with me and we wake up and get out the bed together and you don't make my bed up, I ain't fucking with you.
See, that's the
Nah, y'all
same
tripping.
shit.
Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. See, if we wake up
No.
next together and you ain't sucking my dick, then you gotta go. I don't care about
See
you
now
making the
that
bed.
now see
Now,
that's
Wait,
see,
double O.
that'll keep you from not
What
having to
the
make
fuck
up the
am I
bed.
listening
But
to?
that's what I'm saying. Didn't I just say it's give and takes and everything? Now you do that, fuck the bed. Shit.
Right?
Shit.
Yeah, but I say them
Okay,
dishes
okay,
could
we
have
on the
been
same
fucked up
page.
with
We on the
that
same
head
page.
though.
Well, I
We on the
Let me
know
same
do
page.
this time. Go ahead.
y'all never seem to fucking amaze me.
What?
Like,
Okay, so wait. So if
Somebody
I can't even
screenshot
get it
this.
out.
They hands is like this. Everybody get a
Okay,
screenshot of this.
so wait a minute. So
no, for
if
real.
they give y'all head, then the bed don't have to be made and the dishes don't have to be washed.
I
Wait a minute,
lied.
man.
I lied. You right. Because the way yeah, you right. Clean the dishes and give me
I'm
some
I'm
head
trying
too.
to understand.
Nigga,
Mm.
you didn't
Well,
ask for that before you got that ass.
But she cooked
okay.
after I got that ad. Wait a
My
minute.
point,
Hold on, let me
no.
see
My
something.
point exactly. She still
Did I
cooked
fuck
for
up?
your ass. You
Uh-huh.
still got a nut, and then you
Hmm.
mad because she didn't do the dishes?
No, yeah, I hit after she
Yeah,
cooked.
Erica, I'm with you on that one. That sounds
That,
yeah.
that, come on,
No,
You
no,
you
no.
dog.
you you
Those
you had
dishes
a good
gone.
night. You know
She,
what I'm saying?
You
You made
had
history.
a great fucking night.
but y'all
You
don't know
made
how much
history.
work I put in before the damn dishes wasn't washed. I did a lot of shit. What about
What
what
if
I
she
did?
did a lot of
No,
They
shit?
don't give a fuck
You
What if
about
she
me.
did a
you
lot of
you
shit?
did
little
you did
tiny
What if she
body
did a lot of
ass.
shit?
She ain't did
So
shit.
disregard what she doing?
I took this motherfucker on a helicopter ride on date 3. How about that?
Oh
You should wash the
wow,
fucking
a
dishes. Oh
helicopter
wow,
ride.
that ain't shit.
Hell no.
I thought we were
Heli-
talking about one night stands.
First of
Okay.
all, she acting like a helicopter ride ain't nothing. Most bitches ain't never had a big wheel.
Ain't
Fuck you
never
talking
left the
about.
surface.
Hold on. Let me say this.
talk about it.
That was day 3. You did the fucking helicopter ride. We're not talking about that's irrelevant to the conversation. What
How?
we talking about? What you mean how? What we
You wash a
talking about
nigga
is
dishes that take you on a
the
helicopter,
fact that she
regardless.
took time out of her motherfucking day, nigga, to come over your house to cook you a full course motherfucking meal, still give you some ass, and then for you to ghost her, that is some ungrateful ass shit, dog.
Erica, I took you on a date
No,
that required a
no, dog.
waiver. It required a waiver for
No
safety. That's how
waiver.
dope the
It's extra steps.
I gotta pee. I got to pee right now.
Go on, Pissy Pot
That's that
Jones.
motherfucking being that straw.
Pissy ass. Pissy
Hey,
Pot ass.
hey,
Oh
I was
God.
if she cooking the meal and shit, man, I do the dishes if you let me smash that night. I don't. It's only fair.
It's,
But
I'm
what I'm
just saying.
saying is this. See, y'all can't go in it thinking like, okay, if you give me some ass, you got to think of it like this. If I show her I'm different from other niggas and wash the dishes, I'm going to get some ass anyway because I'm different. Bitches like
Yeah.
different.
All I'm saying is that is ungrateful. She went out of her way to do that for him and still gave the nigga some ass. And then
Yeah,
he
I
goes,
get it. Yeah,
Well,
facts. I
well,
mean,
let's
my
let's not
thing is
act like
this.
the
I
food.
know.
Go
Go
ahead, my
ahead,
bad.
bro.
Go ahead.
No, go
I was
ahead.
gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
let's not act like the food was, that was there to lure him. Maybe she was trying to lure him out the ass with the food. So what I mean, that was her way of getting him into the bed. You know what I mean?
wait,
Everybody know.
no, double
Wait,
O,
what?
Whether
don't
you
don't
get
do
Wait,
some or not, you
wait.
still got a good
Say that
meal.
over again. Say that over again. You said that was her way of doing what?
That that
Trying to
that,
lure
that
him out
meal,
of some ass.
just like Red taking her on a helicopter flight is a way to lure her into the bed. Is the same way that meal is the way to lure him into the bed. She was coming over there for a reason anyway.
Yeah,
A pretty good way to
facts.
lure me in. I
Yeah.
love food.
Yeah, they know what they coming over for, man.
But
They
that's
ain't coming
still
over to
some
watch no
scandalous
Netflix.
ass shit to ghost
Still
her
still
after
ungrateful
because
though.
she
I
didn't
still
do
What's
the
I
wrong
agree,
dishes.
with
Erica.
watching Netflix? We like watching Netflix. What's wrong with
No,
that?
ain't nothing wrong with Netflix, but you know you ain't coming over there for Netflix. You coming over there to get some dick, and in between you gonna watch Netflix.
Now, how
Mm.
about you just watch the Netflix first and let's see how we get through that, and
Let's see
then
how the night
maybe
go.
right
Now,
there,
first
First
of
of
all,
all,
maybe.
that's not true because
on your favorite
what
What's
I
not
channel.
do,
true?
what I know
None of us
about a
can really
woman
watch
is
Netflix.
this: once a woman give you her phone number, she already know if she gonna fuck you or not. All you got to do is, okay, like they used to tell Tom Brady, you ain't got to win the game, just don't lose the motherfucker. So as long as he don't do no goofy shit, chances are he gonna get it anyway. All
Facts.
you can do at that point is talk yourself out of it. You already got it. Just be smooth, play
Facts.
along, you gonna get it. But if you do some bonehead shit, you gonna strike the fuck out by
Facts.
being a fucking goofy.
Facts. The only if a girl gives you her number, the only two ways you're not gonna give ass is what you like. He just said you talk your way out of it, or another nigga beat you to it. That's the only two ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could
A
be too busy because I be like that, busy as hell. And by the time I think about it, like, damn, I ain't talked to this bitch in like 8 days. I know it's over with.
I done
Yeah,
fell
another
asleep.
nigga that asked for the number at the gas station earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially when
Bad
you got a
time.
cute bitch.
Play
Boy,
with
if
you,
you
nigga.
lose contact with a cute bitch for 4 hours, it's over.
Shit, but I don't be
Bitch can't check
so
in or
they got a
nothing.
rule now. Do y'all so y'all, y'all ain't young, but y'all ain't old, but do y'all so it's a thing that my son them do. He tell me when you get a girl number, you don't supposed to call her for the first 2 days.
Nope,
How
nope.
y'all
Not in
feel
this
about that?
I
not
got
in
a
this
one
day
day
and
rule.
That's
age.
some goofy shit. What?
That's
Why?
some
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah,
ass
that's
shit.
that's some stuff based on eagerness. Like if you're too eager to meet her, like if she gives you the number, she's ready to go. Just talk to her.
Right. I
Shit,
mean, you don't want to
I'm
do it.
trying to go out that night, goddamn
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the thing. You got to close early. You got to get engagement early because we got TikTok
Have to close early.
attention spans.
Close
We do.
early, says the man that ghosted the bitch because she didn't do the dishes.
It's reasons behind that. I
Who's
just
back
told
on
y'all
it?
the end of the story. Y'all didn't watch the whole fucking movie. Get off my back.
Wow, that's the dumbest shit I've ever
Shit.
heard in my life.
You just gonna watch the trailer and judge the shit. You watch the whole shit.
I
You
did
know how I
watch
get
the whole
out,
shit.
Erica. I
Forward,
spoil everybody.
backwards, in between, all around, nigga, and it still don't make sense.
It makes sense, goddamn it.
Hey,
Shit.
I got a hot ass topic that I'm gonna do next, right? But the reel is like 5 minutes long though, because it's a
Okay.
broad explaining her story. I ain't gonna play it yet. We can rap for a minute, but we definitely got to talk about this because it's a woman that she said that she had a perfect family. She left her husband and her kids and moved out of town on their asses. Tried to be on some other shit. It's crazy as hell, man.
Funkybitch.com. I seen that earlier. It was trending.
Yeah,
Funkybitch.com.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
that's fucking
Wow.
amazing.
That's why I like talking to y'all on here. I learn a lot. That's why I be
Yeah,
learning a lot.
I'm telling you, never seem to fucking amaze me. I
It's
swear to God.
it's educational, vibrational, sensational, and it's
No, that
biracial.
shit was
And
so vibrational.
on top of that, it's eternal, like the smell of chitlins.
You hear me?
That
From the
is some
rooter
bullshit.
to the tutor for your soul. Yeah, Erica, you learn a lot in this motherfucker. Just because you don't. Oh, my nigga got do say over there.
Oh God! This is funny.
Man, nigga, we got niggas holding up drugs. What we doing? The drug count?
Hey,
Everybody hold up their drugs.
when they told me I was coming on the Mac Mall show, I had to go stop by.
That nigga went got some drugs.
I got mad in here. Lord have mercy.
Trust me.
Man, I'll be having a good ass time on Monday night fucking with y'all.
Bro, this shit be so
This
live.
is my second pint, goddamn it. I ain't got to work, so you know.
God, Mac, why you
Okay, so y'all really be out here having one night stands though?
You said what?
Y'all be out here doing that?
See, the thing about it is it's really impossible to have a one night stand with a woman that has good sex.
Why you can't just answer a yes or no question?
No, because you got to put it in context. You got to put it in context. If you had a one night stand, if you had a one night stand with a man, and you wasn't the reason y'all together no more, it is what it is. Like for real.
No. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Go ahead, Pete.
To me, a one night stand is shut up. To me, a one night stand is if you randomly decides to go out or you meet someone, right? This day.
That day.
And before the sunrise the next day,
you have been penetrated.
Y'all are right. Y'all on fuck. That is a one night stand to me.
That's a one night stand.
I don't mean like you met this person and y'all exchange phone numbers, contacts, whatever. Y'all been communicating via messengers, texting, talking on the phone. Y'all done met up a couple of times because that's to me, that's y'all talking. One night stand is you bump into somebody at the grocery store, y'all exchange numbers, you say, hey, ooh, she respond back, well, what you doing tonight? Well, I ain't doing shit. Why don't you slide through? She come over, y'all fuck. That's a one night stand. You go out, you meet somebody at the club, lounge, cigar lounge, whatever the fuck. Y'all fuck before you go home and go to sleep. That's a one night stand. I'm saying, do y'all really be out here doing people y'all don't fucking know? You don't even know if this bitch gave you her real name.
No,
I've done it before.
Long as I got the beat.
Yeah, I've done it, but I don't do it no more. Like I'm a whole nother nigga now.
No, I'm different nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
I'm married, but the thing is sometimes they don't know nobody. Sometimes it's not intentional one night stand. Like you said, you might smash her out and just never call her back. That's technically a one night stand. But if I smash her and call her back, then it's not a one night stand. You feel me?
Yeah,
right. Especially if you hit her and she got a bomb, you can be like, man, shit, I'm gonna keep this bitch around for a minute.
Nah, see, Mac, that's where you fucking up. When a bitch got some extravagant shit or she know how to do too much, that's one night stand for me. I can't.
You a lie. I can't
marry no.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like Lil Wayne said, I'm a demon with demands. God damn it,
a demon.
And like Biggie said, if the head right, nigga, I'm there every night.
You dig? You can't. Hey, listen, man.
No.
All that I ain't like that shit no more. If I go out to the club and the motherfucker say, "Hey, man, you know, I don't be going out looking for that, but for some reason, I'm a pussy catcher's man."
Nigga, you wear leather shirts. You gonna get some pussy.
Nigga, you paid $200. Nigga, you paid $200 outside your pocket. Stop lying.
That nigga mom, he can pull it off too. Nigga can't even hate. Nigga can pull it. They be like, damn, that shit hard. I can't do it.
This nigga Mac Mall got Cash App business card, $200, bitch.
Hey, I'm not fucking with y'all. Y'all goofy as hell. I ain't fucking.
I'm telling you, that's how he get into the bitches too, bro. Just like that. He get the cards just like that.
That nigga got pussy wagon on his license plate.
Man, all you gotta do in the club is look good, smell good, and buy a few drinks.
That's it.
You know what?
All you gotta do, man.
I have just so happened to have been out with him, and that's exactly how the fuck the shit happened.
Yeah, that's it. That's all
you said. What?
I don't buy individual drinks no more.
What you do? Buy bottles and pour it in their
I buy
mouth?
the shots. I buy about 20 shots.
Okay.
Throw them shits out, and then I start observing the room. Well, when I wasn't married, I'm sorry, when I wasn't married.
Oh, this nigga didn't
got buy like 20 shots.
Statute of limitations.
Go to the bar. Said I need 20 shots of tequila. Anybody can get them. Whoever want them, come get them.
That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing.
See me, what I do is.
Hell no, Robin. Hell to the now, Robin. Hell to the now.
Robinson. Mac is gonna propose to Erica. I've been to put Erica ass in a chokehold.
Boy, y'all get a reality show.
I've been a shot your stupid ass. I ain't
Man,
gonna even
you
hold
put
you.
them two in a house together. You put them two in a house together, nigga. You ain't no telling. That should be a straight funny as hell.
Right. We're gonna be like, damn, hold on. They got the same clock when they start streaming. We're gonna look in the background. Like, hold on.
Hey, motherfuckers sure be looking for that shit too.
Right, nigga be looking.
Hey,
Like,
this shit, look, this is what y'all gonna see. We're reporting live here at Fox 4 News, where a woman has allegedly killed. I'm trying to tell you, Jackson
Kansas
County
City,
gonna know me
Kansas
again.
City,
Damn,
Kansas
why
City
would she
native
kill me?
kills. Don't be killing niggas, man. Let them
I
go.
know. You so angry.
No more
Who's
violence.
so?
Erica is angry though. She mad than the motherfucker every time.
No, Erica ain't angry. Erica just don't give a fuck.
Same shit.
Oh, fucking
No,
amazing.
it ain't, because I can't be mad if I don't give a fuck. That's crazy.
Oh, that's right. I guess.
Wow.
There's something
You hear my
inside of
song? I said I
you.
ain't worried about a damn thing, and I ain't about to pull no hamstring for
Yeah,
no nigga.
if y'all listen to Erica's music, y'all will find out who she really is. She be
Right.
spitting that shit for real.
Yeah, no, it's really all her. I listened to about 3 or 4 joints. It's all her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got to listen to the joint, see what she working with, man.
I
So
like that
y'all,
smoking one. That smoking one that motherfucker go hard.
Thank you. That's the one I just dropped this year. I got another one I'm getting ready to do here on my birthday within the next 2 days. I'm doing another video.
We premiering it
Yeah, I
tomorrow.
gotta listen to it, Erica. I haven't heard any of that stuff yet. I gotta
yeah,
hear your music.
Robin, we can see your comments. Robin,
Yeah,
we
Robin,
can
why you
see.
trying to be funny?
I know.
Because hey Robin, I'm streaming through Mac shit too. So everything you can see on his page.
I'm streaming through his
Come
shit
from my
too. It's
page.
on my page.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's why we got the audience in this motherfucker tonight, man. Shout out to the team, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. Okay, man, let me play this next reel, man. We're gonna go to something like this first, man. I want to talk about this, man. I gotta spin the wheel real fast, man. Where we at with
Love you
it?
too, Robin. Mwah.
Oh, fucking amazing. Better.
You can't find the real.
No, I got it.
The one I'm getting ready to do here.
Erica's on.
Okay.
Let me go to the soundboard.
There we go.
Some of y'all might get mad at me. And at this point, I don't give a damn. I'm not into politics. I'm not into all of that extra stuff that people be losing their life over. I ain't into all that. We human. Whatever. But I will say thank you to Trump for bringing these National Guards and doing what they doing down here in Memphis right now. You know, for the first time in 5 years. I've been in my home for 5 years. And for the first time, my kids have been able to play in the backyard and be able to do it comfortably. I haven't heard a gunshot in 2 weeks. I haven't seen strange people walk up and down the street. Just a few weeks ago, I had somebody walk on the side of my house. None of that action's going on. I haven't seen no young YNs at the stove posted. I haven't seen an Infinity fly past me in weeks. I'm sitting on my porch right now, and I'm watching kids outside playing. People outside walking with their kids, stuff I ain't never seen before living in my neighborhood. But all because we feel safe in this environment, unfortunately because of the things that are happening here in the city. I hate it had to be this way, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Honestly, I truly feel that this is just a band-aid to the problem. I don't think this is going to completely fix everything. But to have a moment of peace, just thank you, Jesus.
I thought you was gonna talk about that woman that left her family.
I am, man. I'm saving it for last.
He made a great point, though.
Go, hey
Oh,
Pat,
yeah. Yeah.
Pat go first, man, because you be having political views, man. If that's cool with Mom.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
so she's from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
She
Okay.
from Memphis. The lady was from
Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah, she from Memphis. Yeah, I'm gonna play the next clip. She from Chicago. I interview her on my podcast on the next clip that I'm gonna play
Right,
once you
right.
go ahead.
So yeah, this is the biggest thing I want people to take away if anybody's watching. Don't watch the fucking news to get your damn news about this shit going on. Look on YouTube, look on TikTok, look on IG. Get the actual perspectives from people who live in the area. Because, however you feel about the feds being in Chicago, Memphis, or anything else, the people that live in those communities are actually happy. They're allowed to go outside now and enjoy their day. So, it just irritates me because, Trump's actually doing something that makes a difference right now, and all people want him to do is go away. Like, you got Brandon Johnson in Chicago, and I know you know about this, Mac Mall. He's doing everything he fucking can to basically fuck the city. So, it gets old,
Yeah,
man.
he definitely is. I just my last interview was with Danielle Carter Walters. So she is one of the founders of Flip Chicago Red. And
Right.
She
she
cold business too.
Those
yeah,
city
she be
council
on
meetings,
business, bro. She be on
yeah.
their ass. She be at the council meeting. Matter of fact, let me go and play her clip real fast and then we'll go
Go
here.
ahead.
It took Trump 2 weeks to clean up the crime in Memphis. The residents are saying they never felt this safe. They're showing that the kids they are outside playing, and they are saying that they haven't heard gunshots. They never been able to feel this safe. And some residents are saying in 5 years. And you expect the Democratic Party, Brandon Johnson and J.D. Prisker, expect us to believe crime is down. I keep telling you all, it's nothing you can tell us. When crime is down, the residents will know crime is down. We feel it. We can tell it. We know that we are safe. We can go outside and say, hey, crime is down, because we know what's going on in our community. How dare Brandon Johnson and J.D. Prisker try to convince us in Chicago that crime is down when Brandon Johnson have 150 police detail following him and his family around everywhere they go. Prisker, he don't even be in Chicago, and the place he had that he live at that's in Chicago have gates, cameras, police details all around it. These crooks. We keep allowing these crooks to tell us what's going on in our communities. I keep telling you all, when crime is down, when crime is really down, and we don't have the things to worry about in our community, like shootings and murder and carjackings and things like that, we can tell that. We know that because we can feel safe. We would feel safe in our communities. We don't need no lying, crooked politician to lie and try to convince us that crime is down. We can tell it. We can feel it. We'll be able to go outside in our communities and feel safe. We already had to deal with our gangs and our criminals in our communities. Then you come and dump thousands of illegal alien gang members into our community, and somehow you want to convince us that crime went down after that. Yeah, okay. I'm so tired of these people trying to convince us that we're safe in our communities when we know we are not. And for you all to allow these crooked politicians to lie to you and tell you this, it's a slap in our faces. They really think we're stupid. Wake up, Chicago, Memphis. I'm so glad that you all feel safe in your community. Please get on your elected officials and vote these people out and turn Memphis red.
Yep.
Amazing.
And see, they make money too.
Yeah,
So,
she absolutely right, man. Because so we got this thing here called on Facebook called Legal Help Firm. That's the name of the page, right? And they report a lot of murders on their page every time it happen, right? It's at least 3 people die every day on their page. Now, if you're not from here, just say you're not from Chicago, you don't know what's going on. All you could do is go based upon what Brandon Johnson is saying, that crime is down, yada yada yada, because they reporting what they want to report. Us, we live here, and we know that's not the case. Because even on Legal Help Firm, I know personally a few people that was murdered that wasn't even on that page. So it's obvious that they're controlling the numbers, because what happens is this: by the crime They need the crime to stay up so they can keep the funding for these bullshit ass programs that they so called using to help clean up the streets. They
And
ain't doing
every
nothing but putting that shit in their pocket, man. The
yep.
jig is up, Brandon Johnson. We know better now. Like real shit, we know better.
On
Yeah,
top of
that's
that,
what
I
I
don't know
think.
if anybody on here,
Yeah.
a fan of The Wire. Anybody watch The Wire?
Yeah, The Wire's cool. Good show.
Old
That
school shit.
you saw this happen in The Wire, where, like you said, they're lying to the public for their own purposes, whether it's to get reelected, to you know what I mean, from the it shows it from the all the way from the political all the way down to the police, and how everything is connected and how the numbers play a part in people keeping their jobs and things like that. So I'm with everything she's saying, Mac saying, P saying. It's no doubt about it to me. Like you said, when I don't even live there, but
Well, it's sad
but I
when
know it's
you.
bullshit.
Well, it's sad too when you know that the money that he's getting is a direct result of crime and murders and things like that, because they ask for government grants every year, to help them with their police, to hire in new police, to do things like that. When he gets that money and he ain't spending it on shit about the police, hell, they did an audit the
No.
other day, a small audit. He spends $30,000 a year on his hair. Like,
Man, that
30.
nigga Brandon Johnson. So listen, right? Him and Pritzker got on a press conference and said that if Trump cared about the violence in Chicago, he wouldn't have cut this $800 million in
Yep.
programs that they had coming to them. Basically, so I looked into them programs, and them was bullshit ass programs that they was draining our city of money for shit that they not even using, just bullshit. You see what I'm
And,
saying? Just shit that just point
and,
shade with the money.
and
You know what I'm saying?
do you remember when Trump first came, when he was coming in and he was on the news and he was telling about all the things that he found out, all these different things where money was going. He was giving money. They were giving money to people that was over 200 years old or something like that. They had so much things where money was going to that didn't make sense, and he was cutting all that shit out. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, because I don't know the political word for whatever that meeting was called. But he was going through shit like, we sending $100,000 to people that's over the age of 204 that were, you know what I mean? It's like, man, ain't nobody alive that's 204 years
Yeah,
old,
taking
but they
business.
got money going towards shit that don't even fucking matter. You see, we
Yeah.
got to clean that shit up, whether you
Yeah.
like Trump or not. It just
Yeah.
only makes sense.
Yeah, he's
I
going to get
agree.
better.
I think politics, religion, and feminism is the whole downfall of the other motherfucking the USA in general, but especially in the blue neighborhoods. And it take this massive action. Like Trump is the enemy number one. If you go to our studio or you go anywhere in Kansas City and you wearing a MAGA hat, bro, you damn near a target. But
Yeah.
if you
I
look at
make
what
sure
he
I come
really,
down there with my shit on then.
I'm gonna wear it with you because
Hey,
I'm
let's do
enjoying on
it.
my hat.
Let's do a show where we all wear a MAGA hat. Everybody get a
I'm
MAGA hat.
I can go to
We
the
gonna
GOP
set it up
headquarters.
when I get there. I'm coming there the second week of November. I'll be down there.
I bet that's what's up. But no, I'm saying like it's like when you see and it's nothing you can do. If the crime rate drops in Kansas City 80% since Trump been elected, statistically proven, they still gonna be mad about the shit.
Yeah, because it wasn't their idea.
Yeah. They just don't want to like Trump
No.
for
Yeah,
some
man.
reason.
They call him racist, and the man got at least 40 years of history with black people.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least 40 years.
Well, and you got to
So
look at his
like
actions.
I don't get it, man. It's like let the man clean these streets up. Like, don't get me wrong. I come from the streets and I fuck with all the YNs and all that shit, man. But what I'm saying is y'all little niggas need some order. Y'all done fucked our city up. It's not the same. And like, don't get me wrong. I always advocate about, if I go out, I need a pistol on me and shit like that. I don't really need no gun on me. I got respect in these streets. But what happens is this: you never know when you're gonna see a knucklehead ass nigga. Like
Yeah.
I haven't been in the streets in a long time. So a lot of these shorties don't even know who the fuck I am. So to them, I might look like a sweet target. I'm not gonna donate my life to these little niggas because they on some dumb shit. You know how many homies that I've seen like I got a few homies who I've seen the tapes of them getting murdered just going to get something to eat, just going in the liquor store, just minding their business, going in the store, motherfucker come out, motherfucker. You ain't gotta kill a motherfucker, bro. Motherfucker give you that shit,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
You
job.
ain't gotta kill no motherfucker, bro. They just want to kill. It ain't got shit to do with taking your shit. Like my homie, right? One of my little homies got killed at a restaurant, bro, for a fucking Michael Kors watch. Shorty thought he had a Rolex on. He didn't even get a man. I watched the video, bro. The man pull up. He see my homie go in the restaurant. He in there ordering his food. My homie come out. He ain't even now. Why he in there ordering his food? This little nigga done parked on the side of the restaurant, waiting on him to come out. He come out the restaurant with his food. He got his head down in his phone. He ain't even paying attention because he a player. He don't got no enemies. He ain't in Battlefield. He not thinking Call of Duty because he don't got no enemies.
Yeah.
He's super
Man,
lacking. Buddy,
as fucked up
come
as
up
it
out.
is, dog. As fucked up as it is, man. We all know streets gotta eat, dog. Streets
But
got.
that's what I'm saying. Like Buddy just shot him, bro. He didn't even give him a chance to give him nothing.
Right.
Like he just shot. He just killed the man just like that. Took his watch, didn't get shit, but a cheap ass Michael Kors watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the shit is just like that. Shit can happen. Even with Buddy, I know y'all probably seen it, probably not. But a couple weeks ago, it was one of the homie. Well, he wasn't my homie, but you know he was a player. We got mutual friends. He got killed on live. He was on live sitting in
Yeah,
his car.
I seen that.
I saw
And
that
yeah,
shit. I saw
yeah.
that shit. They took his chain.
Yeah, we got mutual friends. I'm sure we didn't been in the same circles. I just don't know him personally. But yeah, he's sitting in the car, respectable guy. He got respect in these streets. Like he wasn't no hoe ass nigga. He got respect in these streets. But these shorties don't know him.
Right.
Either they don't know or they don't give a fuck. Regardless, the
Yeah.
man lost his life over some goofy shit. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that person. So that's why I say, yeah, I can move around if I wanted to, but I don't feel comfortable. I
It
just
went
don't feel
from
comfortable.
So
it
so
went
let's
from it went from nobody move, nobody get hurt to I'm catching the body. I'm doing a stain. I'm catching the drill, whatever whatever lingo it is. But like you said, it came from stick up kids or robberies to just like you said, shoot first, ask questions later. No respect for life. Really is all it is. Just no respect for life.
Yeah, because you know what it is, though. It's a few different type of street niggas. You got robbers and you got killers. Robbers don't kill. They don't want to kill no motherfucker. They just
Yeah.
want to take your shit. But
Right.
when you got a killer that then turned to a robber because he
Yeah.
broke, now you got a whole different type of nigga out here. He
Right.
want to kill.
Right.
He
that's
just robbing you because he ain't got shit. Because he ain't got shit. But he really want to kill you.
So what do y'all say to you the mayor or the governor, whatever it is of where you live at? How do you police the urban neighborhoods? Just give
I
me
got a
like
good story.
your top 3 things that this is what you gonna do off the dribble to make
What I
the,
what I would
I ain't
say
got
is
top
we need
three, but
more. We need either the National Guard or we need more policing. We need polices frequently been in blocks. We don't
We
need
need
the motherfuckers coming through every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes. We need motherfuckers been through blocks every 5 minutes. Every five
damn.
minutes, there should be a police coming through all these
You
circles
know,
of these
like when back
blocks.
in the day, you used to watch them
5
videos, them
minutes?
niggas in New York and New Jersey and shit. The cop would sit there and park on the sidewalk and shit.
What
Mm-hmm.
We
you
need
talking
that
about like
kind of shit, nigga, where the
in the
cop is
hot
just
area?
sitting there, my nigga. And on top of that, all the good neighborhoods, like for example, here we got Indianapolis IPD, but then you got Carmel, for example, it's a nice neighborhood. They got their
yeah,
own police department. They don't need no guy. They don't need, man. Send 80% of their cops to Indianapolis because there's
I've
nothing
been
going
saying
on.
that for years. Y'all want to be cops? Go down to
But
IMPD.
I know here in Kansas City, you said about the police officers sitting on, the blocks or whatever. These little niggas here don't give a shit about that either. A motherfucker got knocked in front of the police.
Oh, they do that there? They park on the
Yeah,
sidewalk there?
Oh, that
Yeah.
yeah.
reminds me of a story I saw in Chicago where these two cats were. There was a funeral parlor, and there was an active funeral going on, and a couple motherfuckers came up, did a drive-by on the funeral parlor while the cops were sitting outside.
Yeah, it was an incident here where a motherfucker killed the motherfucker. They were shooting at each other in front of the police, and the police sat there and let them shoot at each other. And the one that killed the other one, they killed his ass after the shootout.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that story.
That shit was crazy as hell. Like,
That's
yeah,
great
so
strategy, but fucked
Well,
up.
also, hasn't Brandon
what?
Johnson
Yeah,
kind of ordered the police to stand down and not help with ICE, not actually isn't there kind of like a stand down order?
yeah, because this is what Brandon Johnson is trying to do. Brandon Johnson understand that Chicago is losing Democrats, and so this is
Mm-hmm.
why they had them flood our city with these illegal immigrants because they want them to vote Democrat
Yep.
because he helping these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? So basically, that's all it is a strategy to bring the immigrants in to replace the black vote. That's
Yep.
all the fuck he doing. He trying to replace the black vote because black people waking up in Chicago. We see the fix, man. Enough is
Shit.
enough. The jig is up. We see you.
Everywhere.
We
I was about to
see
say they're
you.
waking up.
We see you fucking us over, bro. Like you can't even hide this shit.
Bro,
When they
how
As
much?
you
ask the
see.
man questions on the news, they ask him, "Do y'all think? Do you think that more policing or more funding for police will help Chicago?" And he totally steers away from the question. He
Yep.
started talking about affordable housing, and motherfucking transportation, all kinds of shit that ain't. He can never answer that question. And it
Right.
bothers me, man, because I know that the agenda basically is to bring the immigrants in to replace the black people. That's all it
What's
is.
the Hispanic crime like there in Chicago?
So thing about it is I don't hear about nobody else crying but mine because I'm in my own culture. So I don't know what the fuck everybody else doing, but I know we killing the fuck out of each other.
That's what we did the show the other day. What we did the show.
Yeah.
Who led the crime?
Black
Whites
folks.
and blacks.
Yep.
Black people. And it didn't say counties, and I didn't do all the extra shit, but you can just, I mean, you got to use your brain sometimes. You don't got to Google what color the sky is. Like, you got to kind of use your brain, and we know what's going on out here.
Yeah,
And then
Robin made a point. She said if there's going to be more police, then it needs to be better training for them and a longer training as well. I agree, but see, here's the thing.
More women
The
cops.
what the police
don't do that,
got,
double.
what the police don't have right is this. Stop hiring motherfuckers that just want to be police. You have to have the people, the peers from that neighborhood patrolling that neighborhood
We wouldn't have
because
no
they
police there.
know the
We
people.
might
Yeah,
not have
They
no
know how
police.
to interact with their own people
but
because they
Mac,
Right.
grew up with these
but
motherfuckers.
Mac, didn't
Right,
they?
but we
But
might not have no police if we do that. If we only count on them, because it's not like people are wanting to be police officers. We looked at in our community. It's not like we applaud police
they
officers,
they
man.
gonna start letting
Right,
shit
but that's
ride though.
but see that's how fucked up our culture is that we looking at police like it's a bad thing. That's a job with benefits.
No, no,
Do
no,
you want
Mac.
to die in the streets or do you want to have fucking benefits?
But Mac, this is the thing though. Your homie ain't finna lock you up. It's gonna be too much grace. And I
Yeah.
say it like this. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be balanced. Sometimes you can figure it out like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. Put your hands behind your back.
No,
But
well,
then
here's the here's
a lot of times niggas gonna let shit slide. See,
yeah,
it's
but it's okay to let certain shit slide though, bro.
certain shit.
Because this is what I'm saying, right? If I'm a police in the neighborhood, right, and these my homies I grew up with that's hustling right here. And I know everybody in this neighborhood. I'm gonna tell them, listen, bro, y'all can hustle as long as y'all want, but no motherfucking killing. We don't want no crime over here. You see what
Under,
I'm saying?
But
Like
Mac,
y'all
understood. That's a
niggas, I
good
fuck
start.
with y'all, y'all my homies. I don't want to see if any motherfucker over here die or any motherfucker over here get robbed, we shutting your shit down. So
Mac,
it's
then
up
you
to you
That's what
to
I'm saying.
police your
but no,
neighborhood.
no, no, no. But Mac, that's wrong because now you allowing the drugs to go in. Now these
Exactly.
niggas' brains is
The
gonna be
drugs
fucked
not
up.
gonna
Look,
Be-
stop.
But
The
The niggas
niggas
you
that's
can
selling drugs ain't
but
killing people,
but you
bro. I
but you
yes, it
understand they
no,
probably
no,
is.
no. They not killing people, but the people they selling the drugs to is out of their mind. And when
I
Listen,
you
get
start
it,
there's
but
a
the
allowing that
listen.
drugs
shit,
is not
There's an
gonna
Yeah.
stop.
episode. There's an episode on The Wire. Check it out. Back to The Wire. There's an episode on The Wire. It's called Amsterdam because the niggas didn't know how to. The little niggas in the hood didn't know how to say Amsterdam. But the murders was so bad because there was a war going on that they said, look, we need to change the numbers. I want this little section here. They mapped out a section where they said drugs are going to be legal here. The cops started looking away. They say, yo, fuck this. We're not going to lock y'all niggas up. To where the dope boys, they was literally guiding them to the spot. They like, yo, no, go sell drugs over here. The little
yeah,
niggas was still selling drugs outside of their stoop. To where they was like, look, my nigga, we're not going to lock y'all up. You can sell drugs here. And they started calling it Amsterdam where the drugs was legal. And
so
it
just
ended up being more fucked up because it like you said, these niggas is turning into zombies. You can't do that.
But guess what though? This how it was back in the day when I was hustling in the 90s. We had cheese, we had enforcers, we had motherfuckers that kept my shit in order and kept people accountable. If you shoot up a motherfucker and you hit an innocent person, nigga, you in violation, you turning yourself in, bro. Because the police will do this. They'll slide on the block. Ain't no motherfucker out here making a
Right.
dollar until y'all turn that nigga in and killed that child. That's simple. Dude,
Mac.
you bogus. You know you bogus. Your ass gotta go to jail. Cause this how we eat. And
That's
we
order.
want to continue to make money. So we're gonna patrol our own neighborhood and keep people accountable. Niggas don't get violations no more. When you was out your body, you couldn't back then you couldn't just slide on another motherfucker and shoot up they block. They chief will call your chief and be
Yeah,
like, bro,
like
your
yeah.
shorty them came through here bogus out of order. Your shorty get called and I'm putting charges on him. He in violation, head to toe. He getting the shit beat out of him
Niggas
because you
ain't getting
bogus.
violations no more.
Yeah,
like
you
said.
bogus.
That's the key part right there. Niggas is
But-
not getting violated for the bullshit no more. Niggas is out here playing to be real. Niggas is out here playing to be real.
But that's with order, man. Y'all being optimistic about how it's gonna go down. Even if you did try to condense it to a zip code or some shit, it's still going to be. You're saying, okay, the drugs is we can't stop the shit, right? But if we gonna do it, we're gonna do it right here. You can't contain that shit. Now, if you want to bring
The crackheads and the dope fiends is outliving these young niggas. They not killing people. It's the young niggas that's killing people.
but see,
Y'all,
the
you
crack-
saying they putting poison in people's brains and making them do shit. The worst a dope fiend or a crackhead gonna do is steal out of Walmart. He's not killing people.
He gonna snatch purses. He gonna break into cars.
Ain't
He
no
gonna do all
motherfucker
kind of
snatching
shit.
no purses, bro. Ain't
Ain't
nobody got
doing
no
that
money
no
in
more.
their purse now. Everybody got their shit on their phone now. Snatching the purse is pointless.
Bro, they doing that shit, bro. They doing it. They doing
Bro.
it, bro. I do.
Well,
I
Listen,
be
I'm rocking with Mac. I'm rocking with Mac. Sometimes you gotta take the lesser of the evils. And even though they both wrong, he damn near right. That is the lesser of the evil.
No,
the murder is the main issue, right?
yeah. I mean, that's what we talking about.
You got to sacrifice somewhere, like we was talking about earlier with Erica. And I was telling you, got to say you can't have it all. So
Right.
I would rather a motherfucker still out of Walmart, the dollar store, or some shit like that, than to keep seeing my young kids not make it to see 20 years old. Joe, they have a whole section at Queen of Heavens. That's a funeral what is it? A burial site. It's called Queen of Heavens. They got a whole section in that motherfucker for people under 20. That is sad, bro.
But
You hear
Mac,
what I said? They have
this
a
is-
whole section
but see,
in this
Mac,
motherfucker for people under 20, bro. It is sad out here, bro.
But Mac, my problem is, and I'm not even against what you're saying. I'm trying to read it as a hypothetical that this is exactly how it's gonna go. It's not gonna go like that. Even though that might seem like this is a positive like the situation you created, keep this shit condensed and consolidated in this area, it's just not gonna work, bro. Just like 00 said, them motherfuckers, even though you give them an inch, you be like, hey, stay over here. You want to sell dope, you want to do all this degenerate crazy ass shit, stay right here. It's always a nigga gonna go a mile outside of that. Then the nigga gonna go 10 miles. Then the nigga they gonna start getting comfortable. Like niggas
facts,
is
but
not
before they
finna
got
follow-
comfortable, that we had chiefs that put niggas on the wall. 3 minutes, body beat, niggas getting beat up.
Right.
And you ain't finna they kept the order. That's why I say it was more about the money than the murders. The only thing I ain't saying motherfucker ain't get killed, because people got killed back then too. But people wasn't loosely getting killed. It just wasn't no mass shootings and shit like motherfuckers pulling up, spraying motherfuckers every day and shit. It wasn't none of that shit.
Well, fuck that then. Let's do this. Let's just make sure and everybody got work. Not work is talking about street shit. I'm talking about everybody wake up every day and be productive. That's gonna be the new fix. Fuck the drug shit.
Yep.
Fuck the drug shit.
The drugs gonna always be here, bro. They listen. The shit didn't get important when it got to your block. That shit came over the border in a big ass truck.
I was just getting ready to say, bro, we ain't got no control over the drug trade, bro. That shit ain't gonna never go away.
You got control in Memphis. They got control in Memphis.
No, they don't. It's always
No, they don't.
Man.
They got a temporary fix in
So what did we
Memphis.
just listen to?
No,
How
he
you think
said
that
the
got
crime
control?
is down, not the drugs. The drugs going on. You think here's the thing. You got to think about these politicians. I would rather have people selling drugs than motherfuckers getting killed. Because here's the thing. It's not on the governor, it's not on the mayor. It's on these soups at these motherfucking precincts. If a motherfucking murders keep occurring in your precinct, sooner or later, you as a soup, your motherfucking job is on the line. Because it seems like the mayor needs somebody to blame.
Facts. That's
But
what I was saying. When
I
you
get it.
watch The Wire, you literally watch it go from the politics all the way down to the street shit and how it affects all the way around.
Right.
They fuck up the numbers because, again, if I'm trying to run for mayor or I'm the chief of police and my murders are going up, the mayor's coming at my neck saying, yo, what the fuck is going on in my streets? Why is there so many murders over here? So he's
Right.
doing anything to stop these murders. Like he said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to allow these little niggas to sell drugs because they're killing each other over it.
Okay,
So
I get. But see, this is the
it's
my
all
thing
connected.
is just internally. I'm not fixing bad with a less bad. I'm fixing bad with good. That's just me.
You can't.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes, but
wanted to get
thinking
at earlier.
realistically, drugs is always gonna be here, and it ain't going nowhere. It make
Right,
more money than anything in the world. It
Just
ain't
think
you're not
going
about it.
fixing
nowhere.
the
Remember when there
causation.
was a war on drugs? Remember when there was a war on drugs and it was a hater? Nigga, we way past that, man. Drugs been coming in crazy. They don't even care about that shit no more.
Man, they letting hundreds of thousands of bodies in this bitch. So I know trucks with heroin is coming. They
Yeah.
letting migrants in this bitch by the hundreds of thousands. So it's got to be at least 5 trucks per migrant full of drugs coming through this motherfucker.
They got.
I
Yeah.
didn't see the
They got
stamp with
AI
Trump's.
drugs too.
I didn't see the stamp with Trump's face on it.
Yeah. Shout out to Stove
Hey, I'm
God
finna tap
Cooks.
out for the night. Hey, y'all have a good
Hey
rest of your
Pat,
night.
man, love, bro.
Yeah, we
Appreciate
All
you
right, Pat.
coming, man.
Yep, I'll be back.
For
All
sure.
right, brother. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I mean, I don't know, dog. I'm listening, and I'm not even disagreeing with y'all. I'm trying to be a contrarian because as we talking, I'm trying to figure it out. I just don't think I'm not with all that shit, bro.
Cal, what you got to
I'm
say
with
about
something
this?
different, Cal.
I think it's inevitable. You can't stop the drugs and you can't stop the crime. I agree on both ends. I see where we can find some right. If you can find some place where they can do that shit freely, but eventually people just go against the grain and go outside the neighborhood. Now, if we can build a structure where we can police within our neighborhoods, that'd be dope. But people are so divided now in these days, it's hard for people to come together as a community before somebody else try to stab them in the back. So it's this world today moves so fast paced. It's hard to get people collectively together that's going to decide and agree on one thing. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody that's always going to be there to try to one up the situation, or somebody's going to fuck up the situation as a whole. Again, like, we do got to change the narrative because the kids are now killing each other. Because, like, if you go back to the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and maybe even the early 2000s, it was gang shit going on, but it was more structured to it. Now they just all over the motherfucking place doing what they want, doing whatever they want. And like, we was talking about it the other day when we was doing the statistics and shit, like, and I even see this shit just being out and doing the entertainment and shit. Motherfuckers is walking by killing each other just because the way how they, so dude be like, he just looked at me funny. We gotta, like, clean that shit up. Everybody gotta get that chip off their shoulder. They ain't gotta be like that dude. We gotta humble ourselves as a collective.
It's internal.
How do you get to that though? How do we get to that? How do we get to another? Okay, you know what I'll say? If motherfuckers got to start having shit to lose, and this is what I really want to ask y'all.
Yeah.
Would you rather make 500 street or 150,000 legit? And I'm just asking everybody on the panel.
500 street.
500 street.
Hey, you know what? Can I say something else too, man? Now, back in the day, like over here in Kansas City, in the 90s and early 2000s, we had some shit called like hot summer nights.
Yep.
What they did was, in different spots around town, they provided something for the kids to do, or something that for people to do that kept them out of the streets. And we need to provide something and give them something. We need to provide something that's gonna, like, get people's attention and something to work for. We can't get everybody. It's gonna be, you gonna have some people that has gonna take the initiative and do something, but we still gonna have a percentage of people that's not about shit. And that's just the way it is. Some people ain't gonna get up and have that initiative to get up and go to improve their life standards, to go through and get a job and find something to occupy themselves. There's some people that just don't have that get up and go
That's
for
right.
self-improvement.
But if
They
there's
expect everything
incentive
to
to
be
do it,
handed to
though, but Cal, if there's incentive, a lot of niggas, like y'all said, y'all rather take 500 than 150 clean, 500 dirty over 150 clean. I'm the nigga. I'm taking 150 all day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's still kids that if you give them that opportunity and you say this will come with the 500, this will come with the 150. Peace. You can go to bed. You ain't got to worry about a motherfucker. And then you get 150. And then you got motherfuckers looking at you envious, trying to take what you got and trying to get what you got to sell it to another motherfucker, all kind of shit. And then you want $500,000 for that?
But people like what Kyle is saying, people nigga like Delonte West, for example, right? To where
Oh,
you
yeah.
heard his story, to where Mark Cuban then reached out and tried to help him once. He leaves the joint. He tries to help him twice. He leaves the joint. It's like some people just can't go, dog. Not everybody
Well,
can ride.
it's always gonna be a percentage of people that's gonna go against the grain, no matter what it is. It's inevitable.
Yeah, that's me. I'm going against the girl. I'm I'm the type of nigga that try to find a way to do both the motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Go to work
Right.
and hustle when I get
Right.
off.
You
Goddamn
getting
it.
650. Fuck it.
KRS-One made a song about
Nick said,
niggas
I'm
like
getting
that.
650.
KRS-One made a song about niggas like that. It's called Criminal Minded.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You've
like
been blinded.
it ain't even got to be criminal minded. It's a selective. It's not they not expanding their horizon. They don't see the big picture. They
Right.
don't see everything coming together by doing something. Some people want that shit right now and
Instant.
want it yesterday without doing any kind of work or putting any kind of effort into it. Well,
Right.
other people kind of see the big picture and kind of, you know what I'm saying, like there's so many factors that play into it because when you get throw out that question, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people we have to break it down because generally, you know what I'm saying, people could say some things. Some people you gonna have a group of people that be like, man, let me get that 150 move. I don't want to be involved in none of this shit. And then there's other people be like, I'd rather get on the street, not only because I'm getting money, it's gonna boost my image. But then it's like, even in today's society, you like what Maul said, the way how the economy is so fucked up right now, you gonna find people that's want to maximize on both of them because it's like you know what I'm saying, just
Trying to
to
get it.
survive, just to survive.
Mm-hmm.
But let me watch this. I'll make it even more simple. Three G's a week, and you can sleep, or 8,500 a week, and you got to watch your back. Which one you want?
8,500.
I'm taking 85. I'll watch my back any motherfucking way.
I'm taking 3.
Give me the 85.
Basically, what you asking is basically you want the
No,
slow
it
money or
depends
the
on the
fast money.
circumstance. If I gotta
You want
stand
the slow
on
money or the fast money.
well, if I gotta stand out on the block, fuck no.
Yeah. This ain't no. You ain't dropping off a duffel, nigga. You're piecing it up.
No, if I gotta stand out on the block, I'm going to work. Fuck that shit.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers,
No.
it's
I'm too old though. If you asked me this shit 30 years ago, goddamn it, 20 years ago, I'll say I'm standing on the block. But at 45, if you standing on the block and you 45, nigga, you lost.
You done.
Yeah.
You lost in life, bro. Like you didn't make it.
If you gang banging past 40, man.
Oh, trust me, I get
If
it.
you gang banging past 30, you have failed in life.
Yeah.
You know, my
That
name
shit is over
Redfield
with.
Crip, so I get it all the time.
A 30-year-old gang banger is insane.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. I
Okay,
don't know.
so let's dive into this last topic so we can wrap this show up today, man. Let's go ahead and get it cracking.
I left my husband. I left my kids, and I moved to a whole new city, a whole new state, rather. Just me, no one else. And I didn't move because I didn't love them, but I finally decided to love myself too. And so for years, like, I put myself on the back burner, you know, just being a mom, being a wife, which is great, you know, that's awesome. But, you know, all this time, like, I was wearing a smile, but deep down, like, I wasn't really happy inside, you know. And so one day I realized that I couldn't keep living a life that made everyone else comfortable while I was crumbling inside. So literally, like, I made the most hardest decision, like, ever, like the most soul stretching decision like ever, and that was to pack my bags and move to Nashville. I actually, one day I just woke up and, you know, I was just like, well, I can't do this anymore. Like, I feel like I need to do something different, like other than what I'm doing. And I felt like I needed to find me again. Like I said, because, you know, I felt like I was losing myself. So anyway, like rewinding, I had actually applied for a position with Vanderbilt. And I ended up getting the position, and they were offering a sign-on bonus as well as a relocation bonus. And yeah, like I got the position and I took it. So anyway, no safety net, like no guarantees, no nothing. I applied for my apartment and everything. Like I literally like got approved for everything like right away. So it seems like everything had just fell into my lap. Like it was what I was supposed to be doing. And because of that, like it really validated my decision to leave. And so I did that. I get to Nashville. I started rebuilding my life. You know, I even like started thinking like of another business endeavor that I had been thinking about for like the past 5 years that I never like built up the courage to do. And if you know me, like you know I've had businesses, even like just saving money, paying off debt, like rebuilding my credit, like everything. Like I got my stuff back up, which I'm like totally proud of. And now like I'm getting ready to graduate with my master's in public health here in September 5th to be exact. And honestly, like I still have like a long ways to go. Like there's still so much that I want to do. I cried, I prayed, like I healed, and I did a lot, like, and I found me. But like I said, like I'm not done yet, and I'm like so damn proud of how far that I've come. Like you don't even know the half. And I contemplated about whether like I wanted to even share this, you know, because yeah, like I've always like shared, you know, good news about, you know, certain things happening like in my life, but I've never just opened up and really just shared my truth to people. So this is new for me, and it's definitely like, you know, taking a leap of faith, because this is nothing that I, you know, ever really like imagined doing. But yeah, this is my story. And honestly, like this is for any woman who feels stuck or torn or like scared to choose herself. You're not a bad mom. You're not a bad wife for choosing you. It doesn't mean that you're abandoning love. It doesn't mean that you're abandoning your family. It just means that you're making space for the version of you that has been buried so long under obligation. And that's exactly what it was. Like, if you are in your breaking point area, like, girl, I totally see you. Like, I see you. But you just, if that is something that you're wanting to do, like, I would just say pray about it. You know, for me, like, God is the head of my life, and I really sought him like never before, because I mean, God forbid I moved to another state and then, you know, the worst happens, you know. But everything fell into place, and then, you know, even my husband and I, like, our relationship got better. It started off like really rocky, but we got better, and, you know, we developed a deeper understanding of each other. And I feel like things are better than ever because I know who I am now, like even more so. Because when we got married, I was a 22-year-old girl. I had a 5-month-old baby, and I didn't know nothing about being grown. And I was just going along with him, just following his lead, you know. And because of that, I really didn't know who I was. Like I said, like I was just going along, you know, just following my man. You know, he was older, and, you know, he had the life and everything. But I had to find like what works for me, and I'm so glad that I did, because yeah, it was literally like the best thing I ever could have done for myself. Because yeah.
Hey, boy. Go ahead. Fuck it.
Hey,
Yeah, I
hey,
got it.
man. You see, just at the very end of that video when she was trying to explain herself, this was the best thing I ever done because because the bitch couldn't even have a real answer to that because there is no real answer to that. And to me, I know the other night we was joking with Maul about how some of that shit. All I heard was I. She sounded mad Satanist, selfish to me. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all go on.
I'm trying to get my thoughts together before whatever comes out my motherfucking mouth.
Yeah,
Let it
this
go.
is finna be some stupid shit.
No, it ain't gonna be no stupid shit, mom.
You finna co-sign that bullshit she just said.
Who? See, that's what you get
I
for
see
fun.
it
That's what you
coming.
get. My grandma always said, "Don't assume because you make a jackass out yourself."
Yeah, man, leave my girl alone, man. Leave my girl alone, man.
This is what I was getting ready to say. As a mother, as a motherfucking mother, I would never walk away from none of mine. I don't give a fuck how much they get on my nerves. I don't give a fuck if I'm stressed the fuck out.
The
I don't
kids
give
or
a
the man?
my kids.
Damn.
Damn.
So fuck him, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not saying fuck him because I don't know what her situation with
That's
this
what you're
nigga is.
saying.
First off, if we married, that shit could be worked out. Now, if we just in a regular little boyfriend girlfriend shit, and he just a bum ass nigga that's not holding his side of the motherfucking weight and pinnacle, toodles, my nigga. Me and my kids, we good. I bet you I'd never leave my motherfucking kids. I don't give a fuck what I go through. I raised all mine by my motherfucking self. All mine. Mine are grown. They can all tell you my mama never turned her motherfucking back on me, regardless of whatever she was going through.
Hey, I see so many things that was going on with this. This is I feel like you shouldn't get married young. You shouldn't get married until you find yourself. Now she was saying that she was married at 22 with a 5-month-old. I think that was the first problem is that you married young because you fresh into adulthood. You just turned 22 or something, and you really don't know your. You know, what I'm saying some people ain't really found themselves who they
Cap.
are. And then
Cap. Hold on. One quick question.
what the fuck does that mean? Man, look, no, because it's like
Yo!
as much.
Please tell me.
As much as we say we know who we are, we don't really know who we are. I mean, not everybody. Let me say not everybody. People don't even know who they are. They themselves as a person. Even if you are grown to movie, you just got into adulthood. Yeah, you may like you 18, you legally adult, then you turn 21, you get out and start drinking. But there's you still learning, you still having ups and downs. Life is still coming at you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't figured it all out. And a lot of people, I see a lot of people have problems when they marry young. Sometimes it works out well, but then it's like that shit works out for maybe 5 or 6 years, and then they have a big blow up, a breakup, and all this other shit. I see nothing but problems in it. To me, also, what I see in that situation is wrong. I don't knock you trying to find yourself, but to leave your kids and leave your husband behind, I think that's a shitty move. That's a real shitty move because when you walk that aisle, you gave vows, death to us part. You know, what I'm saying sickness and health, death to us part.
So
But
for
you
my
abandoned.
clarification, not to cut you off, Cal, they were married, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She left
Okay.
her husband.
Cause she was saying her
Okay.
husband the whole time. So like
I
when
got
you get
lost after she
married,
said she left her kids. I stopped listening.
yeah. So like she got married and you just up and left your marriage. I think it's a better way to go about it because it was like if you was really trying to find yourself and really try to get your masters, you and your husband need to sit down and have that discussion.
They
Now
could have
you
had a
just up and
conversation.
jump shift.
Yeah.
You up and jump shift and put all the weight on him. Like
Yeah.
taking care of some kids ain't fucking easy. That shit's
And
is
then for
a
her to
huge
sit and
expense on
brag
its own.
about the accolades that she got, bitch, you ain't had no fucking responsibility. This man raising the kids and your funky ass doing whatever the fuck you want to do. And you
And
happy
so,
about it talking about we had a rocky marriage, but now we're in a better space. Nah, bitch, he found somebody to replace your goofy ass. Because what you wasn't gonna do, bitch, he found another bitch that will.
and
Nah,
so
see,
What
no,
I
no.
think it is I think in this day and age, I think that everybody needs to have a whole phase. Because at some point you're not gonna appreciate what you got until you don't have it no more.
Yeah.
And that goes from a man and a woman. A man don't know what a good woman is until he lose her motherfucking ass.
That's
And then he
true.
get out in this market and see what's out here and he start appreciating what he had at home. Same thing with females, like in
Because
her
that's the
case.
only thing I agree with him on tonight, and that's fact.
No, but I mean, even in her case, all it is this: she been with him since she was young. So chances are she never had her whole phase. She never knew what it felt like to have a bunch of options and get to choose whichever one she wanted. She never had that position.
She has nothing to compare to.
Right.
But
You
however,
feel what I'm saying?
I don't
Exactly.
think they had
She
anything
exactly
back
the point.
then.
She has
No,
no comparison. She has
no,
no
I don't
comparison. You
think
feel what
that.
I'm saying? So
I don't think that had
once
anything to do with
that don't
that.
have nothing to do with it though,
so
because at the end of the day, she had what they call free will. She knew what
yeah,
the fuck she was getting
absolutely.
into.
But
She made that choice to have them kids. She made
yeah,
that choice to
but
marry that man.
curiosity is a motherfucker. Curiosity is a bitch.
McMahon,
And guess
this is
who else finna see that? Motherfucker Steph Curry wife. Watch when
nigga.
he
I
divorced
was
her
just finna
motherfucking
say.
ass.
I was
She
just
finna
about. That's a
she
low
finna get her
budget
ass out
idea.
here and she finna think it's sweet like a bunch of niggas want her. They only want you
That
because of who your husband is.
that's
They
a
don't
low
want you.
budget man. Look, she cute than a motherfucker, so she get away with this stupid ass shit.
She ain't that cute.
2002.
She
Nah, she
mid.
was cool.
She
She's
mid
cool
as
though.
fuck.
She cool. She cool.
No, she
To,
mid as fuck.
okay, mid. Fuck it. Did whatever
She
you want
She
to do.
mid.
dope, but she ain't gonna get what she
But
want.
but look, Nas made an album in 2002 called "Life Is Good," and he took a picture. He was sitting on a chair, and it was a blue dress draped over his motherfucking knee. And somebody asked me, he said, "What's the sign? I mean, what's up with the album cover, nigga?" He's like, "You got a blue dress, and you sitting in a suit." He said, "Yeah, nigga, I went on tour. I come back home, and the only thing left in my house was this blue dress." Because Khalees left him, but she left her wedding dress, took everything out the crib, and that's all that was left in the. Bro, do you understand? You dating Nas, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, of course, after that, he was beating on me, alcoholic, all this shit, nigga. You knew what the fuck you signed up for.
And
All I'm saying is,
they was
do you
tossing bitch, and they was tossing hoes together.
do you know what that do to people, bro? Especially when you just wake up one day and just feel like it's for one, it's premeditated. I told y'all niggas, a bitch will leave you a sock a day. You won't even know she leaving. And you can take that literal or metaphorically speaking. A bitch will walk out of a relationship a sock a day. You won't even see she gone. She'll play that role, suck your dick,
Hey,
fuck you, talk to you like I love you, rub your head to death, and
hey,
wake
I
up
love
and
these
be gone,
motherfucking
my nigga.
conversations, right? Because look, right, when my mom and daddy got divorced and shit, I didn't even know them motherfuckers was into it. My mama woke me and my little brother up one morning and she had my auntie in the U-Haul outside while my
Tina,
daddy was at work. We didn't know what the fuck was going
right,
on.
on some
Motherfucker
Tina Turner
woke
shit.
me up, put your shit on, put your coat on, put your boots on. God damn it. When I get outside, it's a whole U-Haul. This nigga's taking shit out the crib on. What the fuck?
She got 8 hours to get that shit done.
Fuck going on? Motherfucker silently got
But
about
but
that
but
bitch.
but this bitch gonna say, she said, I'm finding myself. Now this is what I really want. I want a motherfucker. I want to ask Chat GBT. I want somebody, Google, tell me what the fuck you talking about when you say finding yourself. Because I know the real definition of finding yourself.
That's an excuse. She
I
used
was
that
Yeah,
as
trying
yeah,
to
an
find
Thank
out
you.
what
excuse.
healing
yeah.
means
That's
myself.
that's a fucking excuse. Let me no, because I'm a spiritualist and I've been on my journey for about these last few years. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I don't
But
care if you're finding yourself, whether it's religion or you're doing it on some whole other shit.
whole other shit.
Okay.
Whole other shit.
But you
Correction.
know what
Whole
though?
other shit.
But
You gotta play devil's advocate, right? Because
why?
you gotta understand this. They live in a better life than us. And this ain't even gotta go on a higher scale financially. This could be with anybody who marries young, right?
Who are you talking
When
about?
you men and women, men or women, when you marry young, there are experiences that you just haven't experienced yet. On top of the fact that we got social media throwing shit in your face.
Like
It's
what
throwing
though,
shit in
man?
your face that you never done, and you've been locked down to this one motherfucker all your life. And
What
you
is
never
the
get a chance to experience girls' night, fellas' night, girls' trips, fellas' trips, one night stands, fucking this bitch, fucking that nigga, see it getting in that section, buying
Bro.
this bottle. You ain't done none of this shit that you
Okay.
seeing on the net. So
Even
now when
even
you
college, even college. You didn't
yeah,
even go through
so
college.
now
But
so now you looking at this shit in your relationship because don't get it twisted, bro. When you in a relationship and you plan on being with that motherfucker for 30, 40 years, that shit get boring. You
Mac,
have to really, really love a motherfucker to make it through them times because you gonna have them. I don't give a
Mac,
fuck who you be with. You're
Mac,
gonna have times where you and her is not gonna be able to stand each other. But y'all gotta be able to say, this my motherfucking person, and we gonna work this shit out. But it's
listen,
gonna come a dark time where both of y'all gonna get tired of this
It'll
shit, bro.
be
Mac,
when he
Mac,
retires. When he retires, she'll be gone. You mark my
Mac,
word.
this is the
Yeah, I
difference.
believe it.
You
I
you
believe it.
you have experienced museums in London. You have seen the Eiffel Tower. You have been to the Grand Canyon. You have been to the movies, just like every couple in America. But my nigga rented out all the seats just so we can watch the movie together on premiere night, nigga. Matter of fact, fuck that. We got a pre-screening. And now you gonna tell me it's acceptable for a bitch to be like, well, I didn't get to I didn't get to experience the average shit in life.
Man, I'm trying to tell
Man,
you, it
listen,
goes
the
back to what I
Eiffel
was saying.
Tower
No.
and
Michael
the
Jackson can play the
Eiffel
bass.
Tower and all that other shit don't equate to no new dick.
Man,
But
let
they
me
don't
tell
know
you,
that.
it,
They don't
it
know that
goes
Michael
back to the
Jackson
same
complained
shit
about
I've
the
Mac,
been
same
saying.
thing.
if what you saying
Wait,
is true,
wait,
if what you saying is true, that
wait,
means bitches really ain't shit, right?
wait, wait, wait,
It go
wait,
back.
wait,
It go back.
That's what you just
It
said.
ain't just women though. It ain't just
wait,
women though.
Nah,
Because
fuck that.
again,
wait a
Niggas don't
minute.
be tripping off that shit. A nigga
Wait,
be.
wait.
I'm sorry.
This
Go ahead.
shit don't have, this
Come
shit
on.
don't have nothing to
To
do
do with
with
nothing.
dick. It don't have anything to do with dick
Now
or
you
sex.
started off wrong,
You
Phoebe.
can,
You fucked it up.
no, I'm not. Okay, so listen.
Go ahead and
This is
speak, Phoebe, because
this
you
is a
speaking.
platform. This is a platform for us to give our opinions on the situation, right? You do not have the right to say what I'm saying or anybody else is saying is wrong. We all have our own opinions and viewpoints on it. Okay. My thing is this: the way that young lady is speaking, I have felt that way. Did I act on it? No, I didn't, because that's not how I was raised,
Right.
and to me, it's not morally right. You can get yourself in a situation, and once you're in it, you realize this shit is not for you. I love my kids to death, but after that second baby, I begged, pleaded, cried. Please take all of this shit up out of me because I don't need another one. I'm not a fan of it. I was not a soccer mom. I will never be a soccer mom. I'm not a kid person. I learned that once I had kids,
Right. In real
right?
time. Yeah.
In real time, I learned that. Being a parent is hard as shit. It's not all fucking fun and games, and that's everything in life. Everything isn't gonna be fun and games. I understand that, but when you come across hard times, you can't run away from it.
even with a
That's what
nanny,
happened.
even with a nanny and a
Those
$1 billion.
that is what I had to do. That was my responsibility, so I had to stick with it. I would have
What
been
if you
less
had a
than a
nanny?
human
What if you had a
being.
nanny
Why
and a
are you
billion
cutting me
dollars?
off while I am talking? Why are you cutting me off while I'm talking?
Because you're talking about you. We're talking about if you had a nanny and $1 billion.
I am giving my opinion about what that young lady said. But since you don't want to hear it, go ahead and ask your question.
No, we're saying that when we're talking about the Curry situation, when she has $1 billion in a nanny, I get what you're saying as far as it being very difficult because
I
you got to
don't have
again.
$1 million in a nanny. With the lady that was speaking on the clip that he showed, she did not have $1 million in a nanny.
Or an any.
No, we were talking about Curry.
Talk about Curry.
But
I
she's
thought we
Excuse
were
speaking
me
talking
for
on.
about
interrupting.
Aisha.
No,
Excuse
she's.
me for interrupting.
My bad. Go
Excuse
ahead.
me. No, no, no. Excuse me for interrupting. Because he showed a clip and we were supposed to be responding to the clip.
Yeah, she's talking about the clip, big bro.
My bad.
Yeah,
My
we
bad. My
talking about
bad.
the clip.
Now go ahead, finish,
Don't worry.
Phoebe.
No, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
I know what Phoebe's saying. I do know
Amazing.
what she's saying because this is the nature of most women. They think that I wake up, I get on the internet and say how I abandoned my family. One nigga with X, what is our chromosomes? XX or XY? Which one is us? Which one is the nigga?
We XY.
We XY. Name a XY nigga that can get on the internet. She didn't even diss this nigga. She didn't even say, oh, he was a bad person. He did this. She said he had money, he had the lifestyle, all that shit. And this bitch get away with this shit. She get to say, women get to say suck ass shit on the internet like this. I abandoned my family. A man, if a nigga say I missed a child support payment, they gonna put this nigga on the cross, nigga. But this bitch get to openly say, I abandoned my family, and then we sitting here making fucking excuses for this whore.
Who's making excuses for her?
No, I'm saying people are doing that. If he put the comments up with this bitch, of course it'll be people that's talking like me because they got a brain. But it's a whole bunch of bitches talking about they didn't get to experience life and shit. Let me tell you something about experiencing life. It's a lot of shit I didn't do. I didn't smoke dope, but I don't regret it. I ain't get HIV. I ain't fuck a whole bunch of hoes and catch a goddamn STD. And I don't want to go back and risk it to say, you know what? Let me get out here and try to fuck my shit up. Nigga, I have been the shit I've been through made me who the fuck I am today. And I didn't dodge raindrops from safety and being out of pocket and doing stupid shit. And I'm right here. And guess what?
When the motherfucker catch-22 is though, bro. The catch-22 is this. Men like pure women that ain't been experienced, right? But those are the worst ones because they're gonna turn into hoes on your watch.
No, that's not true, Mac.
Man,
the only reason that's what men value,
shit, bro, is way more hoes than it is good girls, right?
No, way more.
So,
yes, we
so chances are. Now, I'm not saying that every girl is a hoe, but what I'm saying is they're rare, and you probably gonna meet about 3 or 4 of them your whole lifetime. They just not floating around this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. Yes, I agree 100%. But what I'm telling you is, there's nothing that you can do as a man in her situation that's gonna be justified. You're gonna be a deadbeat. You're gonna be a lousy motherfucker, a bitch ass nigga. There's nothing positive that comes from that out of a man's mouth. Nothing.
Yeah, that's the double standard and that's why I talk a lot when I tell Erica shit. Like, men understand our rules and regulations. We know what we can and cannot do. Women get away with so much shit that it's just crazy.
But Mac Mall, you got one of the everybody that's in this room. Phoebe knew you. Everybody else kind of got introduced to you through me. But it's motherfuckers that be like, Mac Mall, they excited about you coming to Kansas City. When you say every girl need to have a whole phase, they internalize that shit. It's dangerous.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
This is why I say this.
Explain to me, how y'all getting a whole phase out of what she said?
Hold on. What I'm saying is this. I don't mean
no. Why is it everything related to sex and a whole phase out of what the fuck she said?
Because that's all that means. Because outside,
no, it's not.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Just listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
She didn't say she sold her pussy.
Hold on.
She didn't say she ran and fucked the nigga.
Wouldn't say that.
I'm finna make it make sense. I'm finna land the plane. She had a great husband and she had a solid family and she had everything she's supposed to have. She didn't want that. What is the opposite of that? Turmoil.
Exactly. No, it don't have anything to do with
what is the opposite of having a nuclear family that's doing good? Right. Nothing but wrong, because you got everything right. So if you don't want right, all you can do is wrong.
Want some bullshit?
Maybe she's sparing giving the details of what was actually going on in her relationship.
No,
everybody doesn't believe in what they know. How are you gonna say no? You're not a woman. You have not given birth to anybody. You don't know the details of what's going on behind closed doors with different people, so you do not have the right to say that.
Do you know to sex. But Phoebe, do you know the shame that comes with women that get on the internet and be honest? That's why you lie.
I don't believe she should have gotten on the internet and said any fucking thing. She should have just kept her fucking mouth shut.
She did the shit in vain in the first place. That lets you know who the bitch is anyway.
This is how you know she was wrong. Because when a woman when a woman has one up on a man and she got balls enough to go on the internet and tell her personal business, if he was the problem, she would explain what he did to make her leave.
Thank you.
But instead, she put empowerment on her independence.
Exactly.
Instead of what the fuck actually broke them apart.
Right.
If it was his fault, she would have put it
She
out
would have
there.
said it. She would have said it. No
Yes, she would
hesitation.
have. But she didn't. So that let
I
us
don't
know
agree.
that she wanted
I
to
don't agree
leave
with you guys
because
on that.
she wanted to leave. There
Phoebe.
wasn't nothing wrong with
I
shit.
can get
She
that.
just
I
was
get that. Maybe she wanted to leave, but why does it have to be a whole phase? Is what I asked you. My question was, why are you relating it to her having a whole phase? That's
Because
what I asked you.
He
because
explains
I
it.
didn't say the reason why she left was wrong. Because I clearly said I have had those feelings, but I did not act on it. A lot of shit go on in your mind, but you
right.
ain't got to
What I'm
necessarily
saying
act
is
on it.
this. What a
So
man
because she
considers
said that does not mean that it's a whole phase that
okay,
she went through. She
right.
could
What a
have been
man
going through
considers
verbal abuse. She could have been going through a whole lot of shit.
she would have
There's some
said
people on
that,
life
let
that's
me
Phoebe.
mad at
explain,
y'all.
let me
She didn't
explain
have
to
to
you.
say it. She doesn't
Let
have
me
to explain that.
let me
No, no,
explain
no,
to
no.
you. Let me explain to you what
You
men
can't
call a
explain
hoe
anything.
phase.
You
Listen
can't
to me.
explain that to
This
me
is
because
what a
you're not
man
taking
call
it
a hoe
right. You're
phase.
not
When
a
a
woman.
woman
You're
wants
not a
to
woman.
be single and have sex with a man that she's now obligated to. That's what a hoe phase is
But
considered
she
to
I
her.
never
never said that.
To
I did
nobody
not
you,
said that
to
she
you,
never
comprehend
it
had
what
might be
the
sex
you
fuck.
just
though.
living your life. You might
No,
just
no,
be
no,
doing
no,
you. But this is
no,
what
Wait,
men
no,
consider
no,
a hoe phase. Is
no.
but
going
the
out
I did
having
man was
not
sex with
married.
say.
men that you have
I
no
did not
intentions
say.
of being with.
I did not say. I did not comprehend what the fuck a whole face is. I said, why are you assuming she was going through a whole phase?
Right.
I never said I didn't understand that. I didn't
Because
need
I
that
for you to
just I
everybody
explain
on
that
just
to
top
me.
of you
answered
said
your
she went to
question.
school. I'm trying to
What I'm
understand.
You
trying
must
to
be
get you to
drinking.
it ain't got
You
shit to do with drinking. My
it
thing
got to
is
be
you're
because I
not a woman.
answered that already. I told you the
No,
reason why it has to be a whole phase is because she got everything she want already. So if she
she
don't
never
want
said
that,
that's
she wants
everything
the
that she
opposite
wanted.
of that.
She
What is
never
the
said
opposite
that
of
was
being a
everything
good
she wanted.
wife?
She
What is
never
the
said that's
opposite of
what she
being a good
wanted.
wife? A
She
hoe.
never said that that
What do
is
you
what the
mean?
fuck she wanted.
But
She
What
didn't
is
Phoebe,
say
the
that.
opposite of
Phoebe,
being a good wife?
right?
She
Phoebe,
didn't like that. That's not the lifestyle she wanted. That don't mean she
then
wants to
why
be
did
a
she
hoe.
get? So why did she get married?
Why do you go to restaurants and order food and then once you eat the shit, you discover then that you don't fucking like it?
So
It's
you
almost
don't do that. You do
You
that on
have
your
to
watch. But
experience.
hold
You
on,
have to
Phoebe,
experience
Phoebe,
things first. You have
Phoebe.
to experience things first. Once you
Phoebe.
get in the
You
midst
don't.
of it, then you know you don't
You
fucking like it.
but Phoebe, this is what I'm saying. You
This
don't get the.
American
You
dream
don't. You
is
don't.
makes no
you go to
sense.
school, you get an education, you
Phoebe.
meet a man, you get married, you have kids, and you have a family. You get the fucking fish, you get the dog, and you get all this shit. You live the American dream. Some people, men and women, get themselves in these situations and realize I don't fucking like this shit. That does not mean they want to go off onto a
Okay.
whole thing and they
You
want to
don't.
fuck
Okay.
everybody.
You don't get to figure that out on
No,
the
no,
account
no.
of. But Phoebe, let me
Oh
say
my
this
god,
real quick.
this
You
is
don't get to
insane.
you
This
don't
is
get to
insane.
figure that out on somebody else's watch though. Do that shit on your own. You don't bring in.
You
You don't.
can't do
You
it.
don't.
You cannot do it on your own until you do have somebody
Hey
involved.
Phoebe,
Phoebe,
Everything
Phoebe,
you
can
Phoebe,
know
I
that
ask
you're
you a
not supposed to
Phoebe.
be
question?
in a
That
relationship,
that's
and you in a fucking relationship. When you
Phoebe. That
realize you don't
Hey,
like being a mother, it's not until you be a mother. And you say, you know what? I don't like this
Phoebe.
shit. I'm not gonna keep having kids. I'm not gonna keep putting myself through this mental stress that I'm going through.
It
You
doesn't
got people
matter.
that
hey,
can you
It
watch
got
doesn't.
this.
people out here committing suicide
Phoebe.
because they are in situations that they cannot get themselves out of because they
So
cannot handle it.
so
Sex
handle it
has
then.
nothing to do with
Okay.
it. All
You don't
I'm
get to.
saying is
You don't
for
get
you
to
to put it
run.
on the whole page is not accurate. That's
You
all
don't.
I'm saying to
Can
you.
you
You don't
And
hey,
get to
you
can I
ain't
run
ask
on
you
never
your.
hold on,
explained
hold on,
anything to
hold
me.
on.
That's
Hold
what you're
on,
not
Pamela.
gonna how that
Let me
feel.
ask this one question. Let me ask this one question, right?
This is fucking
Okay,
insane.
so you said you got you hypothetically speaking, you saying a woman get she get the man, she get the picket fence, she get the family, she get the marriage, she get all of that, right? And then she discovers she don't want that. Okay, explain to me what is it outside of that that you want,
Some people don't want to be tied down in a relationship.
which means
Some
what?
people some people don't want the
Which means what?
responsibility.
You just
They
proved
want
my point with the first word
it
came out
does
your
not work.
goddamn mouth. And do what? You
No,
don't want to
no,
be
it
tied
does
down
not.
because you want to
That
fuck other niggas and not be
has
tied to
nothing,
them.
that has nothing
Yes,
to
you
do with
do.
sex, Jamal.
Yep.
It has nothing to
Yep.
do with sex.
Because you want to fuck
It
other
has
niggas
not.
and not be
No,
tied down
it
to them.
does not. It
Yep.
does not have anything to do with
Yep.
that. It has absolutely nothing to do with that.
You
The point is
look.
that maybe you don't like that individual. Perhaps y'all cannot communicate on the same level. That shit
Hold
does
on,
not
see,
accurate what you saying.
it's not. And what you saying is wrong as fuck. Just because a motherfucker don't like a situation they in, don't mean they after new dick or new cooch.
Oh man, come on, man.
That's not what the fuck
You know
that
what?
means, man.
That's really fucked. That's not
I'm
what the
past
fuck
it.
that means.
See, y'all talking about y'all still stuck in that shit. We talking about obligations, something you signed up for. Just because you wake up one day after you didn't already change the man's life, got this nigga last name, you have kids, and you have an obligation in a relationship that you signed on the dotted line for, that you get to wake up and be like, well, I guess I just don't like this shit. And you get to walk away and just prancel off into the motherfucking wind and start skipping down the yellow brick road. You don't get to do that.
Yes, you do. You never heard of anybody quitting a job before because they couldn't take the bullshit. They didn't like it and shit
And
didn't
it's
work for them.
repercussions for that. And it's repercussions for that.
That's fine. That's fine. But a person has the right to say that they don't like something and change their life. You had a car or something that you did not fucking like and said this shit was not for me, and you changed it.
Phoebe,
It
I
does not
think
mean
you're
you
gonna have
want to be a
Phoebe.
fucking woman.
And that's
Phoebe,
why
you
she's
gonna
a
have
funky
to
bitch.
hold on, y'all. Phoebe, your mic is kind of loud as hell, so you gonna have to tone it down because it's like scratchy, and we can't really hear what you're
I've
saying.
not been scratching in my ear with this bullshit y'all talking about,
No, I'm
man.
saying your mic is kind of loud and it's making your
I
audio.
don't care. I don't care.
Oh, hold on, Phoebe. We want to make it. We want to make the
Yeah,
audio
we
clear so
want to hear
people
what
can
you're
hear you.
saying. We can't really hear what you're saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't hear what y'all saying.
Why you in your feelings
No,
tonight?
it's
You
not
cool?
like that. We're saying
Because that's
earlier.
ignorant shit. I'm not in my feelings. My thing is that's ignorant. What the fuck y'all saying? And for you all to not accept what we're saying
No,
is
we
even more
accepting it.
ignorant.
No, we
No, you're
accepting it. I'm
not.
just saying that
Because
your
what you're
mic is
trying to do
really
is
high and
explain
your
to me.
voice.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying. You can say what you're saying. We accept what you're saying, but I'm saying that your voice and your mic is really, really loud and it's scratching, so I can't really understand what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. I want to make sure that I respond to you correctly. But right now, like when you get loud and shit, like your mic is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's all. No biggie. But yeah, I to back to what I said though, like if you're in a good situation and you leave that situation, I'm trying to figure out what is it that you're trying to do because I know for a fact, and I'll tell you this, ain't no woman leaving you to be by herself. That
So
doesn't
why
happen.
is that?
I think
And why is that? Because
Because
only time a man, hold on,
because
no.
women
Only
always
time
know
a
who
man
next.
say that is because that's the first thing he go do.
No,
Soon as he
because
finish
no,
with a bitch, he
because
on to
women
the next bitch.
always women are so strategic when it comes to dating. Y'all already know who's next. Men don't move like that. We take win as it blow. Y'all already have in
that's
y'all
right.
head because
That
y'all
that's
Y'all
get
just
not
fuck
y'all
bitches.
true.
hold on because y'all get
Y'all
so
just
much
fuck bitches
attention.
randomly and go
Hold
back to
on,
normal.
women get so much attention that you have your picks and chooses before you even make your
Mac,
decision.
that's how niggas move. And only
Facts.
time a
Oh
nigga
my
let that
No,
come out
I
of
said
his mouth is
facts.
because he
No,
moved like
God.
facts.
that.
Let me
It's
say.
not
I'm
all
trying
women
to
or all men
understand.
moving like
What I want to understand is why does this have to be solely involving sex and fucking? I'm not understanding that.
Okay,
Because
let's leave that
dick
alone.
come with being lonely.
Hold on,
No,
Mac.
I'm not understanding that.
But
Why is it that she just being in a relationship is not what she wants to do? Being a parent is not what she wants to do. Why does it have to be because she wants to fuck somebody?
Right. What else?
right.
What
That's
is
what
the
I'm.
opposite of that? What is the opposite of not
You
being a family person?
There is no opposite,
don't like
sir.
the,
It
you don't
is an
like the person.
opposite. What do you mean? How is not an opposite? The
Because
opposite
listen what you
of being
said.
a housewife
Just
is being a single, promiscuous person.
yeah.
just
What
because you single don't mean you promiscuous either though. What
You're
the
gonna be having sex with
what
somebody. We all
what
got
made
needs.
you
Let's
not
not act like we 3 years
Go
old
ahead,
here,
cut me off,
okay?
cause
We're
I'm
not
nobody
gonna
acting
act
like they
like we're
3 years
three
old,
years
but you're not
old.
gonna
If you're
attack, oh,
single,
she wanna go fuck
hold
on
on,
another
no.
nigga because this is what she
Hold
wanted
on.
to go do.
This is
No,
no.
that's
This
not
is
what the fuck
this
she
is what
wanted to
I'm
go
saying.
do.
No, what I'm saying is this: don't want to be in your situation that you're in. Okay, okay. You leave that. You get your own crib. You know, you got your job or whatever, and now you're a single person. When you meet somebody, you're gonna be sleeping with them. Okay, let's just be. We're fucking grown. You're gonna find somebody to have sex with. Let's not act like we 3 years old.
Right.
Okay? Like, let's be real. You're a single woman. You've been in a marriage 20 years. You ain't had no new dick since that nigga. You gonna be anxious to get that pussy away.
Magmal, they had a study about married women. 50%, this is a study. 50% of women already got the next nigga lined up, married.
I think
That's
it's
a
a little higher than
motherfucking
that. I think
study.
I saw that, and I think it's a little higher than that.
That's a fair number. That's a fair number, my nigga. And that's what we saying. Guess what? Maybe this bitch that was just on the video was an anomaly and she really wanted to go find herself, whatever the fuck that shit mean, and you just buy it and eat it up. You telling me something sat in your belly for 9 months and a nigga proposed to you and took care of you and because you saw whatever the fuck you saw was like, I need something different than this. What the fuck is what is in your brain, bitch? Because your brain is warped. I'm telling you. You know how to like if you see the lines in the brain with the veins and all that shit in there, this bitch brain look like a booty.
But
I'm
what
just saying.
all I want to know is a simple question. It's just a simple fact. You in a marriage, you got everything you need. You get a divorce because you ain't feeling that. What is the plan? Because I'm not no kid. I'm fucking advanced in the dating world. I know what the fuck is going on. So you're not gonna sit here and try to act like I'm fucking stupid. You're gonna be a single woman. You're already in. Chances is this. One of these niggas that's probably, because if you're an attractive woman or not, your inbox is gonna be full no matter what. One of them niggas that been barking is gonna get a chance, because how else do men have access to you? Now, if you okay, say if you go to the gym or the workforce, somebody in your workforce at the gym or in your circle is gonna have your fucking attention because they the only ones that got fucking access to you. So it's inevitable. It just is what it is. It's the law of attraction. Who do we sleep with? Who do we talk to? The people that we have access to. You're not
You know
gonna
what's
just venture off and just fuck some random nigga on Facebook or Instagram. Chances are you're gonna talk to a nigga that already been shooting that you have access to. You're gonna be like, you
what's
know
really
what? This
sad.
nigga been shooting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gave him no chance. I'm gonna let him take me out, see what he on. Now, whether he a goofy or not, that's on him. But you gonna give
What's really
somebody in your
sad
circle a chance.
The
is that
way looking at it is like
directing it
almost like
towards
you
sex.
already
I
done got this, you didn't
understand
skip
that.
steps to get to the top level as far as being married with children, because again that's the American dream, like you were saying. Almost like a celebrity that makes $1 million and then wants to start gang banging, and it's like, yo, why are you going backwards? Like that's kind of how Mac Marlon is seeing it. Is like you've already reached the pinnacle to what you're supposed to do. And then what Phoebe's saying is like, well, she reached that pinnacle, but realized that this ain't really what I want. And that necessarily, I agree with Phoebe. That necessarily don't mean that, yeah, I'm gonna be a thought and a hoe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about to
she
go
might
fuck
be
the next
somebody
nigga,
that
or
got
I'm about
That's
to
sex
the
with
go
only
fuck.
thing
somebody,
I'm
but that
saying.
doesn't mean that she ain't a hoe.
Why does it have to? He keeps driving it back to
Okay, so hold on.
fucking with
Double
other
O.
people and all of that. That's not, to me. That's just ignorant as fuck. You have people who say they want to be in the entertainment industry, right? They make it big. They're millionaires, billionaires. They got everything. They can buy whatever they want. They living the dream life, but they still depressed because they're not fucking happy. They get sprung
Right.
out on drugs. And how many have killed themselves? Celebrities. And the first thing we say is, why the fuck would they kill themselves?
Good
And
making
they
all that
living
money.
the best life.
Right.
It's you assuming everything has to do with sex, and sex could be the last fucking
That's the
thing
last
Okay.
fucking
that's
thing.
on that list.
Okay.
That's
Well,
all I'm saying. So to say that this woman chose that, I'm not saying what she did is right. That is not what I'm saying. I'm not condoning what she did. What I simply said was, I can feel where she's coming from because I've had those thoughts myself, but I would not dare act on it because
Right.
I know right from wrong. To me, I'm not saying what she did was right. It was wrong, but I understand what she's saying. So to me, she needs to find a different type of outlet. She could have done something different other than leaving her family and leaving her children. You get what I'm saying? My thing is for you all to say that she wants to go through a whole phase, and that's the only reason why a woman would leave.
Nobody
That's
said
what
that.
you're fucking wrong. No, y'all said that because she wants to go through a whole phase. If
I
Nobody
you're
did
not
say
with a
that.
man,
Okay, so
Hold
give
he
me
did
on.
say
example
that.
of a
He
woman
But
that
did
would
say that.
Phoebe,
give
Mac
me
He
some
Mall
did
asked you.
reasons.
say
Mac,
that.
but
Okay,
Mac
give
Mall
me
said,
some
if that's
reasons
not the
why a
reason,
woman would leave her household. To
exactly.
do what?
If that's
To do
not the
what?
reason, if you got everything and you don't want to go be a hoe, why'd you leave?
Because
What
ultimately you
what I
signed up the hold on, you signed
what
a paper
I
that said
just
for
said,
better or
you're not
worse, for
letting me
richer
talk.
or poor. Richer or poor,
Oh,
better for worse.
Let her
That's
talk.
what
Cause
you did.
she just answered the
I, I,
question. She just
I
answered the
literally,
question.
I said that. I said that you do not know what people deal with behind closed doors. It could have been verbal abuse or anything. Maybe she did not want to put that man on the front street and say all of that. You do not know. She could have given birth to a child that had some type of handicap, born with some type of birth defect, and it messed with her mentally, and she could not deal with it. You don't know what a person's situation is. The
Right
only
now.
thing I use as a comparison, though, what I use, because you can't speak for everybody. You guys
No,
do
I
not
can't
know
speak
all
for
the
everybody, but
situations,
what
but
I'm
you
saying
cannot just assume that it's
what
because
I'm
she wants
saying
to
is
go
this.
and fuck other people.
If she took the initiative to tell that much, she would have told the reason why she left. People don't get on
Everybody's
there and
not gonna
cry.
do that.
People don't get
Everybody's not
online
gonna do
and
that.
tell half their life. When
You
they
can't
A
speak
vent,
lot
for
of
they
people,
everybody.
fucking vent.
but at the
So
You
same
can't
time,
speak for everybody.
a lot
if
of
she
people
had
not gonna
enough in
speak
her
out
to
about
say she
certain shit
left her
like that.
kids and all that shit, she would have said why if it was his fault. It wasn't his fault. She just wanted out. That's all it
She
was.
wanted she wanted out, but who said it's because she wanted to go on the whole show? That's all I'm
Right.
asking you
Because
all.
she
Because
You
said
all
she
because
said it was
okay.
nobody's
don't
fault. She
assume that
also
that's
said
what it
Okay.
is.
y'all jumping
Okay.
to the
So
conclusion that she
You
wanted
do
to
not
go
know if you
go
do not
fuck
like the
everybody, and that's not
situation
okay.
necessarily the meaning of
until
all
you're
that.
in it.
It could be a
I
lot
had
of
my
reasons.
nephew. My nephew said he wanted to play football. He was all for it until his ass got tackled the wrong way. He dislocated his fucking collarbone. That nigga said, I don't want to play football again. He don't even watch football no more. Sometimes people get in situations, and it's all across the board. You how many people have gone to school and they got student loans out on career fields that they thought they wanted to get
Yep.
involved in. And once they
Yep.
got in it, they realized that was not for them. So they fucking left. You
Right.
cannot
So
assume because somebody
I
walk
like
away
what you
from what your
I like what
idea
you
of
did
what
right
the
there. But
perfect
guess what?
situation is,
No,
and
I'm
then
not
they
gonna
want
let
to
you
be on
run
a
with
whole
that
thing.
bullshit. I'm not
I'm
letting you
not
run
gonna
with
let
that
you.
bullshit.
I'm
You're
not
not
gonna
gonna
No,
let
let
you
me
run with
paint
the
that
bullshit.
narrative
That's saying the
that
reason why
anytime
she
a
I'm
left is
not.
female
because
No,
she
leave
wants
a
to fuck
marriage, you
no,
everybody.
want to
because
fucking
I'm
guess
not
leave.
what?
gonna let you do
Guess
that.
what?
I'm
I'm
not
not
All
gonna
gonna
that
let
let
you
shit.
run
you do
with the
that.
narrative.
Hold on. All that shit that you just compared it to was not an oath from God. Marriage is an oath from God. That's on a total different fucking
Man,
plane. When you
wait a
come,
minute.
when you make
First
an
of
oath
all,
with
no, we're
God
not even
and
gonna
you
do
say
that.
for
We're not even
richer
gonna
or
do that.
poor, for better or
We're not gonna
worse,
do that.
you there
We're
to the
not gonna do that.
motherfucking end. I
Okay,
don't
We're
want
wait,
to
not,
wait,
hear
wait,
we're
that
wait,
not
shit.
wait,
gonna
wait,
do
wait,
that.
wait,
We're
wait,
not
wait,
gonna
wait,
do
Yeah.
wait.
that. We're not gonna do
Hold
that
on.
because your ass right now don't even believe in God. So I'm not even gonna let you try to bring anything about God up to me in a conversation, sir.
And then wait, and then second off, you the same one that just said earlier in the show, if a
Yeah,
woman is married
I
and
mean,
you doing this and you doing that and you got this going on or whatever, that it's okay for you to sneak out and have some ass as long as she don't know. I can't run with that logic, bro. Due to the fact that's what you said came out your mouth earlier. And if you to turn around and say, oh, that's the first thing
You
she want to
know,
do. No, that's the first thing
all
these
y'all
niggas want to
do
do.
is make
No, I
excuses
don't.
for y'all bad fucking mistakes. And I'm
Yeah.
tired
Who's
of it.
bad fucking mistakes? I ain't
That's
made no
all the
motherfucking
fuck y'all
mistake.
do. It's always
What
an
mistakes I
excuse when
made?
y'all do some dumb
What,
shit.
What
Erica.
excuse? What dumb
Erica.
shit? No, no, bro. What dumb shit? Because the thing is, that came out your motherfucking mouth from the beginning. Since I've been fucking with you on these podcasts, sir, you have said it not once, not twice, but multiple times. That if a man is taking care of a woman financially and she ain't got to want or ask for shit, that it is okay for him to go out and have an affair on her as long as she don't know about it. Then to
No.
sit here and say
Okay,
now,
so answer me this. Answer me this then. Since I'm gonna give you the mic, Mrs. Sherlock. You name me one powerful man that got one woman.
name one man, they got one powerful man, they got one woman.
Russell
Michael
Wilson.
Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
The top
Denzel
three
Washington.
goofies in the world. That nigga Kobe Bryant was fucking all kind of hoes. That ain't
Denzel Washington. He
Denzel
been with his
that
Washington,
wife
ain't
for
no nigga.
he been with his
Denzel
wife for
Washington,
fucking decades.
Spike Lee.
Right.
Tyler Perry.
That part.
Tyler Perry got his own man.
Right.
The
Don't do
fact
Tyler.
of the
That's
point
fatty.
is this, sir. You can't sit here and say, "Oh, she left all that because she wanted to go fuck." No.
Yeah,
You have
because
no
guess
room to
what?
say that at all after what you said earlier.
The
That's a
reason why
contradiction within itself.
Okay, so the reason why I say that is this. I'm saying this because this is how men think, right? If I married you, I love you, and I'm willing to die for you, right? I'm willing to do everything possible to make sure you safe and taken care of. You're gonna leave me to go have sex with another man that don't give two fucks about you.
You
This
don't
is
even know
why
if
we
that. But here's the thing, though. That's assumption. And when you
That's
assume
not an
shit, you make
assumption.
an
You're a fucking grown
assumption.
ass woman. You're gonna have sex. Let's
Regardless if
stop
I'm
playing
grown
dumb
or
here.
not, sir, don't mean I'm going to go fuck the next nigga walking. Just
But
because
Erica,
that's your logic and what you want to motherfucking do,
but
don't try to
Eric,
project that
I'm not
energy over
saying that
here.
you're gonna
I
fuck
ain't going for that
anybody.
shit.
I'm not
Erica,
saying that you're gonna be fucking just anybody, but you're gonna be fucking somebody.
Man, please.
do you believe?
That's straight fucking projection.
Okay,
That
let
is
me.
fucking
Okay,
projection.
okay,
Just
Erica, Erica.
because,
Insane.
look,
Let me
look,
ask
just
you.
because she's fucking somebody, that ain't the reason why she left the marriage, though.
No,
Exactly.
absolutely not. No, I never said that. But what I'm saying is this: when you have everything that you want in life, I'm trying to figure out what is it outside of that you're yearning for. What do you
It's
what do
not
you
that.
want to
Look,
do?
bro. Look,
I'm
look, look,
trying to
look.
figure
It's
out what
not
do you
that
want
you're
to do?
yearning
What do you
for
want to go
nothing.
to the zoo by yourself? What do you want to
No,
go roller skating alone? What do you
no,
want to
no,
do?
no. It's not that you're yearning for nothing. It's like Phoebe said. The best thing you can compare it to is a celebrity that has every motherfucking thing, but that will
That's
still
the
kill
best
themselves.
example.
Like Robin Williams, for example. Robin Williams. What the fuck would Robin Williams kill
Right,
himself for? Why?
But
right.
but hold on. You still got to answer the question. What do you want?
It's not about what you want. It's about you
It
thought you wanted
is.
something.
You
It's about
didn't
you. No, no,
want
no, no,
that.
no. It's
Oh,
A
you
about you
woman
thought you
thought
say,
you
I
wanted
wanted
something.
didn't
something.
want that. I
You
had that.
thought
I
you
didn't
wanted
want that.
something,
So
fam.
what is it
It's
that
just
you
like
Yeah.
want?
it's like getting a
She
refund or
wants
an
freedom.
exchange. You
She
thought you
wants
wanted these
freedom.
shoes.
Hold,
Now
hold
She
on,
you
hold
felt
on.
want
Double
this.
O, double
Oh, now
O,
I don't
double
want
O.
these
Let's hear
She
it.
motherfuckers
wants
no more.
freedom. She
Hold
wants
on.
Freedom to do
freedom.
what?
She don't
Freedom to do what?
whatever
It could be a
the
thousand
hell it
things,
is she
fam.
want to do. Like
Which
she said,
you which usually
she
ends
don't
up
want to
in
have the
new dick.
she.
You
Man,
Okay,
Man,
man,
get
Jamal.
the
you
fuck
string
out of
that
here,
up,
It could
Ma.
be a it
She
could be
got
a
Get
the
the
new
fuck
thousand
dick.
out of
things,
here,
You
dog.
Ma.
string
She
yourself.
got the new dick.
Hold on, hold on.
Like
Watch this.
listen,
Hold
we
on,
Watch
hold
this.
assuming
on,
Me
hold on,
things
walking you
ain't
down.
shit to us
hold on.
Walking
nothing.
you down.
Okay,
Take
she got the new dick.
hold on,
Since
let's get
that's
some
all you
order. Let's
fucking
get some
focus
order.
on.
He
Cause
walked you down. Freedom to
all
do
you
what?
focus on, is new dick. Okay, she got the
They
So
new
upset
dick.
because you assuming.
This is the freedom of her not having to be responsible for taking care of her husband and her children.
funky
Maybe she
bitch.
has a career, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
That's funky bitch
My
shit.
thing is, okay, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is what I don't like about what you guys are doing.
I
First
got
of
a question
all,
for John.
you
I got a
referring to
question for
people
John.
as
Go
being
ahead.
bitches. I think you're wrong for doing that because
You know
bitches
that
have
bitch is
four
a
legs.
bitch. The bitch that
Bitches
he
have
just
four
put in the
legs.
name. That's a
Bitches have four
bitch.
legs. Bitches have four legs. We're talking about women. We're talking about human beings, and they have
Yeah.
two fucking legs.
We can't
That's
be out
the
here
first
calling
thing. Second
pussies. Y'all
thing
gotta
is this. If you want to sit up here and say she's chasing a new dick, let her get the dick. But maybe she wants to go ahead and do what she wants to do as far as the dreams and admiration she had for her life. She can't do that if she got kids.
Well,
She
do
can't
that
do that if
before
she
you
Okay.
got
have
a
kids.
husband that's
Then
having all this
Maybe
responsibility.
maybe I need to
you
maybe I
don't
need
get
to
to
make
change your
myself
mind.
more clear.
You don't get to change your mind in the middle of having fucking kids and a husband, bitch. You
Okay,
got to
so I
deal with
got a
what you got. You gotta
I got a question.
God dealt you
You
a
know,
hand.
can I
God
I got a
make
dealt you
can
a
I
question.
make
hand,
can I
and this
make
is how you
myself
play
clear?
You
your
all
motherfucking
are being
cards.
too
I
judgmental.
just wanted to
You
ask a
all are
question for
being
my
too
man folk.
judgmental.
Men
I
do it
just
all
I
the
I just
just
time,
wanted to
can
y'all.
ask a
can
Men
I
do it
question.
make
all the
Anything,
myself
time.
any
clear?
work that human
I
beings, you're
got
being
one
too
question.
judgmental.
One question, and I'm gonna shut
I
the
need
fuck
some
up.
more drugs for
This is
this.
Men
for
do
the
it all the
men.
time, y'all.
This is for the men.
No, see,
Men folk.
stop. Double O, don't do that.
So John, especially John, since she's a
What?
funky bitch because she left her family,
Yep.
if the roles were switched, would he be a punk ass nigga?
He ain't shit. If
Okay.
you
I just
wake
wanted
up
to
and
make sure.
leave,
I
but you
just
And
know
wanted to make
what?
sure.
society gonna let
Erica,
them know that too.
but Erica, watch this. Watch this. The last three niggas I know that was getting divorces with their wife, or they was planning on a separation. Do you know what they told me personally?
daily.
I got to make sure she got a crib. I got to make sure her, you know what I'm saying? I got to make sure she got a car. She got transportation. I got to make sure that everything around her is set before I leave. Do you think a bitch do that? Answer the question.
You don't know if she did. You don't know if she did that or not. She didn't speak on that.
I'm gonna walk to the store. It's gonna take me like 8 minutes. I'll be right back.
You don't know if she. You don't know if she did that or not.
No more. Y'all
You
bullshitting.
No,
You
bro.
was
I'm finna get off. I'm finna get off in
Shouldn't
like
have
10
to.
minutes, bro.
You asking
Man,
what
come
you
on,
saying is you asking her to treat them like a woman. You saying treat women and men the same basically. And
But I'm saying,
that ain't right.
Double O, what I'm saying is be a human being. If you're gonna leave me, if a nigga gonna leave his girl, he gonna set her up. If a bitch gonna leave her nigga, she just gonna wake up and everything gonna be gone. What are you talking about, bro?
I mean, it's not right, but you can't expect a man to be treated like a girl and a girl to be treated like a man. That's just the way it is.
So a nigga just supposed to expect. A nigga just supposed to just be okay. Well, you wake up and the bitch gonna just eat that shit. All right, bet.
Certain shit come with being a man, bro.
You're right.
It just
You're
is
right.
what it is.
Y'all niggas is right, but y'all saying it.
It's just like your car getting breaking down on the side of the road, right? And you expected somebody to pull over to help you. But Erica with that cleavage out, Erica with that cleavage out, she gonna get somebody to come pull over.
But hold on, I'm not talking about having help. I'm talking about common decency, nigga. I don't need a motherfucker to change the tire. I don't need a nigga to do nothing. I don't need the bitch to do nothing exceptional. I need the bitch to say, "Hey, I'm on my way out." That's too much. Oh, now I'm being treated like a bitch because a bitch warned me she was leaving. Now I'm sassy. Now I'm a bitch. Now I'm a female. What the fuck is y'all niggas talking about?
I mean, I hear what
What is y'all talking about? No. I need to know what y'all nigga, you and Mac, what is y'all talking about? The common decency of a woman saying, you know what? I'm not feeling this. Hold on. Just give me this is a 90-day thing at least. So you ain't gonna tell me 90 days, you gonna just wake up and leave when a nigga will not just wake up and leave, but set you up for he go. And you telling me that, oh, that's how women treat men and men how treat. What is y'all niggas talking about?
No, I never say. Listen. I understand the double standards of life,
fuck.
But here's the thing, right? And I got to make myself clear because I don't want to be misconstrued in what I say, right? When I talk about when her leaving her situation, I'm not saying that she's leaving her situation just to sleep with another man. What I'm saying is this. I understand that women go through emotional things. They be up and down. They be in a situation where they haven't experienced things. Because if you ain't experienced the dark side, you won't know what the good side feel like. So this is why I say she's had it good. She's had a family, the nucleus that everybody out here want because she haven't been in our shoes. Once she get in our shoes and figure out, oh shit, this single shit, this ain't shit. I had a motherfucker that really cared about me, a motherfucker that really loved me, opposed to niggas that's just doing this and doing that just to get my draws. Then they start appreciating it. But so at the end of the day, when a woman feels like, okay, this ain't working for me, she'll, chances are she'll start working out. She'll try to, better her career. She'll try to get closer to God, shit like that. But at the end of the day, she's going to meet somebody and start having sex with them at the end of the day. Might not be, goddamn it, right away. She might take a year off of some shit. Sometimes women need breaks away from men. I'm not saying they don't. But at the end of the day, the man that marries you, when men get married, we be in love for real. And so when we get married, we feel like this the motherfucker I'm going to die with. You see what I'm saying? So in our mind, when you break up our family, what we had, all we see is damn, because you got everything else. What else is it that you want?
I just didn't want to be married, my nigga. That's it.
But Double O. Okay, even if that's the answer,
which
that
means
is the most
ultimately
diabolical
what?
shit on the planet.
That I just don't want to be with the same person every goddamn day for the rest of my life.
Exactly. That's called a hoe.
No.
That is.
No.
By the definition of what you just said, I don't want to be with the same person every day while I'm living.
What he just said.
That's a whore.
That's what he just said.
No. So say it again and then say that's not a hoe. What'd you say, Double O?
I don't consider that a hoe to me personally.
A woman that don't want to be with the same. A woman that don't want to be with the same man every day.
A woman that is
So,
never gonna wake up
is a
to the
man a
same
hoe when he
nigga
don't want to be
every
with the
day for
same
the rest of her life.
woman?
No, a woman that wants to be
Absolutely.
free. A woman that
So a
wants to
man
make
is
a
a
move.
hoe.
Maybe look, look,
If
look,
he
look, look,
don't,
look, look.
okay.
Maybe on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I want to hang out with you and sleep and wake up with you. But Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I don't want to see you. She just wants freedom. She did the married shit. She realized this ain't what I want. This is what I prefer. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Fuck
No, it's
what you
not.
want, my
It's
nigga.
not. And
It's
I
not
agree
about
with
what
you.
you
That's
want
how
no
it be.
more. But see, y'all sitting up here catering to wants. Some people want to wake up and drink pop in the morning. Is that okay? Is that cool? Is that a good
That's
idea?
what they want to do.
It don't
Well, my
matter.
thing is
It don't matter
this. The
what you
only
want to. But
reason
see,
why
this is why, Nick. This is why bitches don't respect us because we sitting here negotiating with what a motherfucking need and a want is. Y'all talking about well, that's what she want to do. So the fuck what you want to do? I don't want to work 80 hours so you can sit on your ass, but I do it. The fuck is
yeah,
y'all
but
talking about?
I'll say this though, right? You definitely entitled to feel how you want to feel. You know, there's nothing wrong with how you want to feel. But my thing is this. I feel like once you get married, I take marriage very seriously. That's why I ain't never been married, because I'm only gonna do this shit one motherfucking time, and me and that bitch gonna die together. Like real shit. Like I'm dead ass serious. Me and my wife gonna die
It
together.
added, she gonna
So
leave.
Say
Then
me
she
and
so
that
gonna
bitch
so
gonna die together.
so
You funny,
so
yo.
what I'm saying is, you know, if you're gonna jump the broom, I think you should stay in it for the long haul. If y'all go together and y'all ain't got no ties, like y'all not legally married, then yeah, you feel like this ain't for you. Okay, you can do what you want to do, man. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm on both sides. I just feel like marriage. You know, when you say for better or for worse, you know. Like Phoebe said, I really ain't no atheist, but I really don't believe in a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, most people do, and I'm pretty sure that the woman I'm gonna be with is. So she can't say she want a God fearing man and then marry me and leave me. You got to keep them vows. You can't keep them when they conducive to your thoughts, and then when they hold you accountable, you hide your head.
Then why is there even a word called divorce or separate? There shouldn't even be that different. The word shouldn't even exist.
Divorce is man-made.
Right,
I have a question.
because being married is a European thing anyway. We was never supposed to be married. That is not our shit. But since it is, we got to play by the rules. We
Okay,
was
let me
never
ask
meant
you
to
this.
have there ain't no God in no motherfucking marriage. Because if it is, the government wouldn't be in it.
Oh my God. Okay, so I have a question.
Huh?
Better or for worse?
Huh?
The worst would be being abused. You expect the man or the woman to stay in a situation like that?
What I'm saying is this, right?
No. What
And
I asked was taking it for the worst. If a person is being abused, do you feel like they're supposed to stay in it because it says in the vows for better or for worse, and it's in front of God and your friends and family and witnesses or whatever the fuck vows say. If the worst is you being abused to the point where you get knocked upside your head and all kind of crazy shit is going on, you think a person is supposed to stick that out because that's what the fuck the vows said?
what I'm saying is this. I don't believe that no
I
man should put his
asked
hands
a
on a woman.
question. I
Would you
asked a
let me
question.
answer the motherfucker? Is you cool or not? I don't think that a man should put his hands on a woman at all. Although I think that if you dig your ditch, you got to lay in it. Crazy niggas just don't pop up crazy. They show you they crazy before you fuck them. You
Everybody
pick
don't
this
do
nigga.
that. No,
You
they
pick
don't.
this nigga. Ain't
No,
listen,
they
niggas
don't.
that beat up on bitches
Yeah.
are not that hard to pick out.
And most niggas that get beat on by their wife stay. So I
You
don't give
know
a
what
fuck
type
about
of
what y'all
nigga beat
talking
up
about.
on a bitch.
Yeah. And y'all know what type of bitch beat up on a nigga, but don't nobody talk about that. You know that shit. When y'all
Y'all just
go
trust
out
these
to outings
men.
and you see this nigga getting in line, the bitch look at him and he get
So
in
you
line. You
never
like
you
he
never
gonna
heard
get
of
beat up
people
when he get home.
never heard of people having a representative? I mean, I've heard y'all talk about that all the time.
Yeah, I love
They
them
go
motherfuckers.
they gonna put their best foot forward. You
Facts.
never heard of people saying that after they get married, shit changed later on down the line. This bitch got crazy. She started doing it. She doing all kind of sexual shit to you to get you. But once y'all get married, shit
Wait.
changed. You can
But
have you
but
a
you know what?
badass wife. But then when she had kids, she stopped working out. That baby weight done stayed on her. So
Talk to
she
him,
done got
Phoebe.
fat
Talk
now.
to him.
So people change. What are you
Talk
talking
to him.
about? What the
Facts.
fuck are you talking about right now?
And guess what? And you got a responsibility to stay.
So if
especially when
here's
he married.
no,
Yeah,
no, you
Look.
don't. No,
you
the
do.
fuck
So
you
let me
don't.
let me ask y'all
See,
this: was y'all,
that's
so
so
you're
you,
saying
Let me.
if you have to stay, because I got family where they stayed married, but they lived in separate houses, slept in different rooms, but they stayed married for whatever reason. Like,
To me, that is bullshit. You might as well just get a fucking divorce.
right,
Ain't
right.
nothing, ain't
Why
nothing
do that?
she.
yeah.
Why put yourself through that when you could just separate
But
and go your own ways? Y'all
but see,
tried
y'all.
it, it didn't work. What's the problem with stopping that?
But double O
Exactly.
running away is such a fucking regular thing now.
It's
Like
not
y'all
running
don't.
But you know what
away.
though?
Yes, it
Can I
It's
is.
say
not
Most
this?
running
people
away.
is.
It's
The only
protecting your
reason,
fucking peace. How's that
But
running away if you're
I
protecting your
would rather,
fucking
yeah,
peace?
I would rather
so
the woman.
so
I don't
you
want the woman that I'm married to be miserable, bruh. Just tell me you don't. This ain't for you, and you want to leave
okay? That's okay.
instead of me being
but
with you miserable every day.
That's
but you know
cool.
what? Can
But
I
all
can
right,
I
fuck
say
it.
this? Can we be really totally transparent and honest right now?
Yeah.
The reason why I don't have sympathy for shit like that is because there are countless acts, and you niggas know this, that men stay in relationships where they ain't happy for years,
Yeah.
and
Women
they
do too.
still stay.
That's facts.
Women do
Women do the
too.
That's
same
facts.
thing.
That is
Women
a
do
Women
the
do
hey
the
same
same
shit.
thing.
hey.
Not
You
not
talk
really.
to him. Talk to
Not really.
him, Matt.
Well, I'm
Because
just saying, niggas be
80% of
miserable.
That
the
goes
Just
both
yeah.
just like
ways.
Phoebe
That
said.
goes
Phoebe
both
said it.
ways.
Your wife
That goes
start
both
getting fat and
ways.
shit once you get married to her. She don't want to cook. She don't want to suck no dick no more. You
Yeah.
don't leave.
Right.
You don't say, well, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna pick myself. I don't want this no more. A nigga stay there. This why men die before women.
We getting to
And
the root of the. We getting to
an
the root.
example what me
We
and
getting
We
Phoebe
to the
said
live
root of the
last
stressful
night.
than a
problem, Red.
motherfucker.
We getting to the root of the
Look,
problem.
I can use a good example as far as for women that actually stay. Y'all know this bitch, Rashida. Her husband
Oh,
undid the motherfucking most. And this bitch will not leave this nigga if her life depended on it.
You pick one motherfucker. I got like 12,000 homies I know that didn't
That's
stayed in
one. That's
toxic
one.
shit.
Only one example. I know plenty of bitches that are in relationships they should have left a long motherfucking time ago.
Shout out to Michael Jackson's mother. Shout out to Michael Jackson's mother.
But tell the truth though, we all can agree that women sacrifice their family for their happiness, and
Shout out to
men do
Martin
the
Luther
opposite.
King. Shout
facts.
out to Martin Luther King's wife.
That is
Men,
not
men,
true.
men sacrifice their happiness for their family, and women do the opposite. We
Yeah.
let's just be honest.
Shout out to Savannah
Like
James. Shout out to Savannah James.
amazing.
The real ones.
Yeah,
Y'all
man. But
irritate.
okay, well, man,
This
we
one.
at the mark, man. Y'all can give out y'all ats, man. Let's get up out of here, man. You did. We had an awesome convo today, man. It was lit today, man. We had some
Man,
fun.
this one of the ones, man. This
Yeah, for
one of the
sure. I'm gonna
ones.
definitely clip this one up.
Good shit.
Facts.
Shit.
Man, hey man, Red Pill Crip, Justice League tomorrow. Shout out to my brother Mac Mall, man. Hope everything good on that side. Off the camera. Shout out to Cal 10 O, Miss Erica, Phoebe, love y'all. We'll be live tomorrow talking about OnlyFans. So I need all y'all to tap in and prostitution and
I don't know.
indirect sales, ladies. Yeah. Indirect
Right.
sales. Sleep on that. Make sure you get that in your mental Rolodex. We'll see you tomorrow.
For sure.
Oh shit, I'm Cal 10, ex wannabe gang member, professional scammer of America, host of Does the Baking Soda Go First podcast. You can find me on Facebook at my government or Kyle Bab, on Instagram, Cal 10 Grande. If you type in Cal 10, you might find me on Google. If anybody does do the Google me shit anymore.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. NOOZ to let you know. Logo. We do the football. We're gonna do the football probably at 10 o'clock tonight. I think there's a big game tonight. So I know I seen the group chat. They excited to talk about whatever the fuck going on. So we doing that at 10 o'clock tonight at the Red Show. So if y'all want to jump in on that, if y'all fuck with football. If not, I don't mind either. But yo, like, share, subscribe, man. Thank you, Mac Mall, for letting me on, baby.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, I'll go next. I don't even know what all y'all just said, but it's Phoebe, just Phoebe. What's my thing? Coco Cherry 69 Instagram. There you go. My guy told me I got to get the fuck off of here because he ready to go to bed.
There you go.
I'm trying to get myself together. He said that's enough of that shit. I guess I got too loud. I got too loud, baby.
We did
I
3
got too
hours
loud.
tonight though. He probably like
And he told me he ready to get in the bed. He like, it's time for me to get off. I gotta get off. Hurry up, hurry up. I'm trying to stick it through.
go
I'm
I'm
ahead.
ready.
trying to save. I'm trying to keep my relationship. I don't know what the fuck y'all dealing with. I'm trying to do right over here. Come on.
Face ass.
Whatever. I'm trying to do right. You got my chair. Go ahead. Okay,
Okay,
babe.
Erica.
It's your girl, Miss Erica, man. Follow me on all digital platforms: YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Apple, man. I'm on all of it. Follow me on Instagram, THEREAL _ Miss Erica. Also, follow me right here on Facebook, Erica French. You can also follow my I Am Miss Erica page. And if you need readings, holla at your girl, man. I'm doing a discount for my birthday. All readings 10-15. Tap in, readings by Frenchie.
Get it.
Amazing,
Yo,
man.
I need to schedule one. I need to schedule one. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna
That's
schedule
all.
one.
Hit my
You
inbox.
did. You did. You did. It's your boy Mac Ball. You already know what it is. CEO and Not the Shop podcast is always a treat when real players meet. Hit the sub, hit the notification. Y'all know what it is, man. Leave a comment, share it, do all that shit, man. We'll be back next Monday. Make sure y'all tune in to my new interview that's dropping this Thursday. You Dig Reels dropping Wednesday on all platforms. You can reach me on IG at I am Mac Mall, Facebook at Duce Davis, and on TikTok at Not the Shop Podcast, man. We lit, man. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.